Yo, we are here, Ballercentral podcast. All four hosts are here this week. Akeem is feeling a lot better. Thank God we needed him because the podcast was Akeemless last week. So shout out to him for feeling better. Uh,
Yay.
we're back. YouTube, Spotify, audio. You know the drill with all that. If you're watching on YouTube, like, comment, let us know how your week 3 went, if your team won or not. And don't forget to subscribe, put notifications on so you know when we upload every video because we've been going crazy on there. Just a heads up. We had another video today, NBA related, so I'll talk about that a little bit later on. But how's everybody doing this week? John, I know it was your birthday yesterday. Happy belated.
Pretty good.
Yay!
The Jets and the Giants game this weekend. Very, very nice. Very, very nice birthday. Got drunk
Did they
on
win?
Saturday and Friday. So,
Did they both win?
No, they both lost, unfortunately. But it was a great game, and we saw many things, and many things were built. Even though we took an L in both games, it was all right. It was all right. So I mean, it was good games overall.
Okay.
Good football. What about you guys? How was your weekend?
Akeem, how's your weekend?
Shout out Brees Hall. I like him a lot.
Damn it, I hate
like
him
him a lot.
Is he gonna be on your team for a longer? Or I'm just curious.
Longer, as in like this season, or longer like
on your fantasy team. That's what I'm talking about.
You gonna hold Brees? Wow. With one word. Wow. Go ahead. Let's go.
Because you're gonna want him. That's why. Come on.
I'm sure that's how you felt after last night as well. Wow.
You know what? Wow from the refs. All right. I don't know if you watch that game again. The refs killed that game.
So the refs were playing? The refs were the one that threw the interception?
Right. I'll say this. They knocked out Daniel Jones, right? They knocked him out. And they had offsetting penalties because Sterling Shepard had the good graces to defend his quarterback, okay? Never in the history of football has that ever offset. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can offset penalties. But I'm just saying, like, on Monday Night Football in your home stadium? Come on.
That you share with another team.
I wish Kenny Galladay had the same energy.
They had, I know. But he played a little bit. I mean, Diggs played pretty well. I thought the pick at the end was kind of bold, but whatever. We'll give it to him. But
hey.
It was a good game. And you play us on Thanksgiving, and you choke on Thanksgiving. So you choke on that turkey this year, boy. We come and get that W. Let's go, Giants. Come on now.
This is
like
adorable. I love to hear you, hype up your team and woo, let's go, guys. We can do this. Because when it doesn't happen, John, I want you to know I'm talking cash shit when we beat you.
You should. And by the way,
cash money records.
Respect to the Cowboys. Y'all having a pretty good season. Now, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's better than yours. But
without that.
I'm just saying, we're supposed to be rebuilding. You're supposed to be dominating this division.
How are we supposed to dominate when our quarterback is injured? Make it make
Rush is 2-0.
Were you not supposed to dominate at the beginning of the season?
If Dak was playing, don't you think we? You know what?
Go. You don't believe Cooper Rush?
Okay,
because I know it's rare for somebody that likes the teams that you like. So I'm going to allow you to live in your truth.
My pain? You mean
wow.
My pain?
Sure, you can call it that.
Oh, okay. Continue how your week off was going.
Yes,
right, I'm sorry.
Bowling, my bad.
Last week, as we know, I bowled, I didn't feel great. I still went and bowled because I had to pay for that. I actually bowled really well last week. I was happy.
Flu game.
No, honestly, but I told my team before we got there, I said I'm gonna bowl my ass off because I don't want to be here. I would much rather be at home in my bed. I almost shot 300 game one, which was nice.
Nice.
I beat everybody in the house, like the entire bowling alley.
Nice.
It was awesome.
As you should.
And that was about it. Work was fine. Yeah, that's it. Work was fine. Yesterday I bowled again, and it was not the same result as last week. Complete opposite. That's what my teammate said. He said, I need you to be sick every week.
I always said Akeem was a more cultured Pete Weber, so
you can't.
I'll get him when he needs it.
Who you got to meet him once.
Was he a dick?
Yeah, I like him.
Okay. Elijah, how about you? Besides tired.
That's it, bro. Go out of school, searching for a car. It's just a lot, bro.
Hey, don't worry, you always got us whenever you need it. Just a heads up. Don't be afraid to reach out when you're tired. And
Except not for a car, because I don't have one of them. But don't worry, I will get you on whatever bus I need to get you to wherever you need to go. I got you.
Use that Liv Morgan private jet. I thought you had the access.
No,
I need a car, man.
Oof.
Need a project car.
Understandable.
Oh,
Hey,
project
rentals off her credit card.
I mean, I live in the projects. Is that the same thing? Like I could,
Sure.
I'm asking for myself. So,
Also, shout out to Elijah for making some fire ass jerseys and the cord for our official Pro Am team for Ball Central. So shout out to him. Designs were beautiful. And we got our very first game, very first dub in him. So shout out to him.
That's nice. I heard y'all got called out or something, right? Was I reading that correctly in the group?
Yeah, we did.
Wow. Was that the game that y'all won?
That game never happened.
It never happened.
They
Because 2K wanted to be.
All right.
They didn't show up.
You answered the call, right? Like, for example, when they called you out, you're like, let's play. And then they were chicken, realistically, right?
No, 2K was being dumb, not letting us like.
No, 2K wasn't being dumb. They just didn't show up.
Elijah's right. Actually, my fault. Elijah knows better than I do. They didn't show up.
Because Phil was telling me, "Yo, make a private match. So I did, and I set the code and everything. Who didn't show up?
Damn, wasted your time.
One of them was offline, right? And was like, "Oh, wait 5 minutes. He gonna be back on. Why are we waiting 5 minutes? We've been sitting here. We said 10 o'clock." And like, granted, we was a little late because I was still working on the designs. Don't get me wrong. But we were sitting there waiting for them for about a good 25 minutes. Nobody was online. Nobody was ready. So
tell me you scared without telling me you scared.
So another week in the books for the NFL. We got a week 3 to recap. Before that, like I said, we have a new My NBA Eras video out on our YouTube channel. We're going to do a quick little snippet from it, just to do a little promotion here and there. Give me 1 minute. I'm just gonna share it real quick. Chrome. Okay, let me know when everyone sees it.
I can see it.
All good. Mickey, Elijah, all good.
Yeah, pop up.
Just a little quick 10-second clip from on our TikTok page as well, so make sure you go follow that as well. Let's see what we got over here.
Gus pounding it inside early and often.
That's what she said.
Setting a physical tone.
That's what she said.
Right
Gus
there, pounding it.
So that's a little clip from our TikTok page. Okay, we good there?
That was funny. That was funny. Oh, I needed that one. I needed that.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah. 2K can have a way with words sometimes with the announcers.
Oh
so
my lord.
yeah, I do a little bit of an edit. As fans of The Office, you know where that's from. Don't need to say more. So that's a little TikTok page.
It really is killing me too. I said something crazy last night. I forgot what I said.
Oh, and before we move on, let me. It's okay if I go over it real quick before I move on, Elijah.
What you say?
Go over what?
The thing you said.
I don't remember what I said.
So you mind if I give the recap real quick?
Sure.
Okay, so we're playing. I think it was our first or second Pro-Am game, and Elijah's on the left side of the court. I'm in the middle where the center is, and then Elijah says, "Phil, make sure you move inside of me so we can get the defense better."
Yeah, I remember what I said. That's not what I said. I said, Phil, make sure you stay on the inside of me because he kept leaking out to the 3-point line. So if they would have came into the paint, it would have been an easy buck. So I'm like, yo, Phil, make sure you stay on the inside of me. Like, but it just came out wrong, bro. My apologies.
It's all good.
So yeah, that's what happened last night. It's hilarious. So let's get started. Favorite game from everybody. I'll kick it off. I'm gonna go Sunday night game. It was a very ugly game, but Denver Broncos, San Francisco 49ers, a lot of defense. The punters were the stars of the game. I'm pretty sure everyone had like over 200 yards punting. But why did I pick this game? Only one person picked Denver. This guy.
Hey, congratulations.
So also, Denver defense showed up. Also, shout out Dan Orlovsky because Jimmy Garoppolo is now the proud owner of the running out of bounds, getting a safety club, along with Dan Orlovsky. So he tweeted in excitement that he's not the only person to do that. So, a lot of funny moments from that game. I'm just happy I'm the only one that picked the Broncos, or someone at least picked the Broncos. And it was of me, so that's my game of the week.
Okay, that's what's
What
up.
we got?
I'll go next. I did win in one fantasy league this week. And it wasn't a close win. Like, I blew that motherfucker out. So,
Nice.
Damn.
my favorite game of the week is going to go to Philly and Washington. Devontae Smith really won me this game.
Nice.
But it really also showed how bad that the Commanders actually are. I believed in Carson Wentz, and I'm sorry, guys. I thought he was going to be okay. But there was a point in the game, I think it was in like the second or third. No, I think it was the third quarter. He only had like 24 passing yards, and I was sitting here like, no fucking way.
They didn't have no points either, like the first 2-3 quarters, I think.
I mean, Philly got a nice secondary. I mean, are we not?
I mean, they do, but like, god damn.
I mean, I have Terry McLaurin, and you're right. Like, he had no.
Job to play. Where's Terry McLaurin at?
I was like, yo, does he still play on this team? Like, did he? Like,
not does he still play?
Like,
It's just
first half,
Carson
no
Wentz,
point,
bro.
0 targets. I was like,
John's wondering if
he still had
Scary
27
Terry.
points. I was like, god damn.
he's wondering if he pulled a Vontae Davis and quit at halftime.
Yeah,
Walk off the field.
he came back and I was just like, who impersonated you, bro? Who was on the field?
Who stole your jersey?
That's what I'm saying. Like 0 catches in the first half, and then he comes back in the second half, 6 catches, like decent amount of yardage. Okay, you know what I mean? Like I still kind of believe in the Commanders. I'm with you. With like I thought they were better. I thought they were better than what they were. Like,
You're not with me. You're by yourself. Okay?
no, hold on.
Oh, you're
you're
the lonely island.
Before this game, didn't you think they were better than what they were? That's what you said, right?
Before this season, I thought they were better than what they were.
Okay. So before the season, you thought they were better than what they were. Okay. I'm just saying. So you knew he was going to get blown out in this game?
Huh?
You knew he was going to get blown out in this game?
I knew they would lose.
But that's what I'm like. But what I'm saying is
He's like
like
a little closer. Yeah.
Like I get Carson Wentz has progressed and he's not that great, and I think he probably will have a down season, but I don't know. I'm gonna ride it out with him. He's on my fantasy team.
He was last year.
This was a hard defense. I'm just saying Philly's the best team in the NFC East. I mean, with Hurts leading them there. I'm just saying, maybe not, but they're not injured. They're stacked on defense. Like I think Philly's scary, and I don't know if I can fully judge him on this game only. You know what I mean? Like he'll play Philly again, but I'm with you in terms of like I was shocked and I can't even believe them. You know what I mean? But I'm willing to give him a second chance. I know I'm by myself on that point, but I'm willing to give him a second chance.
I mean, I got scared, Terry. So.
Let me just say that I think I probably had them as the second best team in the NFC East.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, second or third.
Second or probably third, actually. I lied.
That's how I thought they were.
But when Dak went down, I was like, okay, Commanders are going to be the second best team in this division. They suck. They're going to be the fourth seed.
Better at Carson Wentz at this point.
They're going to be the fourth seed. I will put money on that.
Really? Okay. I don't disagree, but okay. Interesting.
You disagree?
No, I said I don't disagree. I don't disagree that they'll be the fourth. I'm rooting for the Giants, so clearly, like, I think we're in a rebuilding year still. I don't know why we're competitive right now, but we're in a rebuilding year, personally, in my
coach.
You don't think
yes, but they won by 3 points both times. Like that's
a win's a win.
I get that. I got that was
Yeah, that team literally won by 1 on Sunday. What was the score? 11-10?
Yeah. No doubt. I'm just saying it's hard. It's really hard for a rookie head coach to sustain, like, you know what I mean, winning by 3 points. Like normally you lose by 3 or lose
make the NBA Finals.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't know.
Here's the thing: the Giants are competitive because you got Daniel Jones fighting for his
life. Yeah, absolutely.
Josh Allen Jr.
Saquon has showed up.
Yeah.
And I remember week 1, I was like, "Oh, he ain't back." Yeah, he back. But
seen he back. I mean, hopefully they continue it. I think somebody walked out the stadium last night and was like, the Giants will never get better until they improve their offensive line. And that's true. That's going to happen with the next 2 drafts. Like, that's why I still say we're rebuilding. Like, I'm not trying to like, I think we're competitive. I think we'll be in the fight, but I'm not expecting anything out of this season. Like the
Gotcha.
fact that we were still in the game in the fourth quarter last night, like that was surprising to me. You know what I mean?
But so who wants to go next for game of the week? John, Keem, up to you guys.
Oh, I'll go because I mean maybe it's a game too, but mine was I'm going to say Giants Cowboys, and my player was Saquon and splitting it with Tony Pollard. I thought the running backs really showed up last night because Saquon cut it back like 3 or 4 times to go to the end zone. I really like that. And Tony Pollard had a 60-yard run, and realistically, from where I was standing up at the top of the bowl, could not be stopped. Could not be stopped. Like, I don't understand why Ezekiel Elliott was even in the game last night. Like,
if he would have got receiving yards, I would have. My parlay.
Realistically, I'm a Cowboys fan. Let's fund his contract to buy his ass out. Okay, no offense. I don't mean to be like that, Akeem, but you need to start and play.
Who wouldn't want Tony Pollard on their team?
What'd you say?
Who wouldn't want Tony Pollard on their team?
I think I'm good actually with Breece Hall. You feel me?
I mean, I like Breece Hall. I mean,
Breece Hall back Carter. Okay.
I like those too. I'm just saying that like Tony Pollard, like the fact that Zeke is taking his snaps now. Do you know what I mean? Like that's what's frustrating for me. I mean, I don't know how you feel, Keem, but
we know how Keem feels.
I just want to say this also about Tony Pollard. I want to say this about Tony Pollard. As of today, Josh has won that trade.
Oh shit! Damn, you're right. I do think Kamara.
Marcus Aldridge, dude, that's crazy.
I told him on Wednesday. I said, "This trade is going to work in your favor." How do I know? Because I know my team. I said I know the Cowboys. We might not play worth.
Josh has some insider info. Oh damn!
But I said I know Tony Pollard is going to play well because he has for the first 2 weeks of the season. He's had more yards than he's played better than Zeke in 2 games. Well, 3 technically.
You're right.
Yeah. Also, side note, a lot less wear and tear on that body than Zeke.
Absolutely.
That's a great point.
Okay, King, what you got for us?
So my game was also going to be the Cowboys and Giants. One because I'm not even lying to you. I'm really surprised that we won because I didn't.
Cooper Rush is him. You can say it.
No, I'm not going to say that because that's really disrespectful.
Respectful.
Oh,
thank you, Akeem. There you go.
Why not? Cooper Rush.
You're not going to know. Just like somebody had never said that Cooper Rush is better than Dak Prescott, and it was one of my students, and I almost punched him. I said, if I was in the middle of a whole lesson right now, I would hit you.
Mid lesson, bow.
Right. Like,
so 5 plus 5, bow.
That's what I'm saying.
Equals go to the principal's office.
Do I think Cooper Rush played decently? Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think he's about to take Dak's starting job next year? Absolutely not. No.
You could say he's probably the best backup in the league, right? I mean, if he plays the whole year and he plays well, you know what I mean?
But yeah, no. I would my game would be the Cowboys and the Giants. My player would probably have to be CeeDee Lamb.
Okay.
Because if it wasn't for him, we would have lost. 2, I would have lost by a lot more than the 5 points I did lose by, because he was the only reason that I managed to make a comeback, which was surprising for me. Yeah. So, but yeah, it's now CeeDee Lamb, that's my guy right there. Yes. That's my guy, number 88,
That toe touch in the end zone was really nice.
Yeah, the one-handed catch. There's a picture on it on the thing. Oof.
It's pretty.
It was hard to watch, but it was good. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like I was like,
that's a nice catch.
He did drop one big one, Akeem. You got to go back and watch it. It was crazy.
I'm gonna go back and watch.
Let's clip up right now. No, I'm kidding.
When he did that, I was just like, somebody impersonating CeeDee Lamb too? What's going on?
CeeDee Lamb 80 points. This is crazy.
And he showed up with that one-handed catch. I was like, all right, you here. for him. All right.
Oh, my player, I think everyone got the player of the week set. Elijah, you had Devontae.
My bad, Elijah.
Your double? Who said E?
Devontae Smith.
Well, that was mine as well. I had him in a different league as well. He absolutely went crazy against the Commanders. So, yeah, he's my player of the week as well. So,
guys, you know what's funny about that?
Yeah.
Is that Shane had him on his bench. I know, and that's how I beat Shane.
Wait, who did he start over him?
Oh my god.
His receivers were trash too. It was like anybody, bro. Anybody.
Wait, who did he start? Who did he start?
Hold on, let me check. Hold on. Sorry, I'm sorry. It was just like
He said his receivers are garbage.
And I was sitting next to Eagle fans at the Jet game, and like other people had him on his bench. And
Where were you sitting?
I was sitting. My uncle has tickets. It like lower bowl, like in the away section for the Jets.
Okay.
Like so, it was pretty good seats, but
That's awesome.
it's like it's a lot of non like season ticket holders. So like if you went on the step up, you probably would sit close to my uncle. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Shout out Shane. You know, I think he deserved that loss.
He does. Shout out Shane. He's honestly one of the best players in our league. Like,
time out. Back up. Why? Why?
I mean, so far this year
What?
to lose twice and have the second highest score, you know what I mean, in the league. Like,
I
mean,
would also like to point out that I'm pretty sure me and Travis had the lowest scoring game of the week, and I won.
Yeah, it was pretty nice. All right, can I tell you who started?
Yeah.
He started Tyreek Hill, who had 5.3 points.
I would start Tyreek too. So
I know. So would I. Okay, all right, my bad. Marcus Brown, he played later on Sunday night. I didn't see his score, but like that wasn't during the game. My bad. And then his other one was Bateman, who had 5.9 points in the flex.
Oh,
I would start Smith
why I
or
would
Bateman.
Out with Devontae Smith, personally. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey,
I mean, he did have Lamar Jackson, who had 54 points. You know what I mean? But he threw to Lamar.
He torched the Patriots. Six. Okay, so let's get.
wait, before we go on, I just want to answer Akeem.
Oh,
my
So
bad.
what I said, he deserved that loss because I asked him to trade me, I think the 4th or the 5th pick, and he didn't want to do it. Every loss he gets, he deserves it.
Wait, who?
Gotcha.
Shane,
What did you ask for?
Elijah watching.
Chris deserves every loss he gets too. Thank you, Akeem, for beating his ass. You feel me?
Oh.
Elijah watching every game like this. Just... Yeah, take that out. Just like that.
Every loss they take, I'm here for it.
Elijah, do it real quick.
Nope.
Damn.
Why you be sending some trades and they were like, nah.
Nah, I
This
wanted
is pre-draft
I wanted
talk.
3 picks. I didn't want the 3rd pick.
Oh, okay, I got you. Damn, that's hilarious. Okay.
So
I didn't know that part.
let's start with the topics. Colts upsetting the Chiefs. Colts were
Okay.
fighting back. Crazy
I
game.
wouldn't call it an upset because Andy Reid has always sucked coaching against the Chiefs. I did my research.
Against?
Valid.
mean it?
He's
Against
like 2-6
Colts?
against the Chiefs all time.
Against the Chiefs?
Yes,
mean-
I mean against the Colts.
He plays in the
Yeah,
NFC.
thank you. I was like, that's not right. Fix
He plays
that.
in the NFC.
As an Eagle? No.
Nah, he's like 2-6 against the Colts all time from the Eagles and the Chiefs.
Wow.
When I saw that, I was like,
Did you put money on it?
no, yes, I did.
Hey, let's get it.
I put money on the Colts losing.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn. You're the one saying it's not an upset. Yeah, you did better than.
But I didn't know until after the game.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, hey, I mean, just to do a quick recap, Chiefs were doing the usual shit the first 2 quarters. Next thing you know, Colts storm back. Chiefs have a chance to come back late in the game. Obviously, some issues on offensive communication-wise. Ball gets tipped, intercepted, and Colts win. And then apparently Patrick Mahomes was yelling, had an altercation, an argument with their OC, Eric Bieniemy. So,
I saw that.
what's our thoughts on the whole Chiefs meltdown in the 4th quarter?
I said what I said already.
You want me to go next?
Okay, what's it done?
Okay. I think I don't know. I think this is gonna happen from time to time. And I mean, it's bad that it does because their defense later on in the year is gonna kill them more than their offenses. I think Patrick Mahomes is that good where he can bring people back, but I mean that happens sometimes. And I think that's crazy. I wonder how they're gonna answer next week. You know what I mean? Like they have a whole week to prepare, and no offense, but like it's a rip between your quarterback and your offensive coordinator. Like that's a big rip. You know what I mean? And they have to fix that real quick because I mean I still think they're going to be the top of their division, but you can't be losing to the Colts this year. You know what I mean? Like
Also, you saw what Shady said? Shady McCoy?
no, what do you say?
He said while his time at Kansas City, he said Eric Bieniemy is always yelling at players, not like holding himself accountable for certain stuff. I don't think it's a good coach.
Wow.
He basically tried to throw Bieniemy under the bus.
Wow. I mean, that's wild. And I don't know if I believe that because I think I've seen Tom Brady yell at like his offensive coordinators all the time. You know what I mean?
You've also
But Tom
seen
Brady
break a few
comes-
tablets. But hey.
Sorry about that. Started bringing somebody else. Yeah, I know he did throw the tablet, but I'm started bringing back up Tom Brady. But like I'm just saying, like he's known for like I don't know working. He's working it out. And Tom Brady also like he comes to bat for every single one of his offensive coordinators. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and I think that's what Patrick Mahomes will do at the end of the season when Eric Bieniemy wants to leave and get a job. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I
If
think
you're not arguing, you're not doing it right.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Smart minds clash. You know what I mean? And they're upset because they lost. I mean, who wouldn't be?
What you got, King? What he said.
Yeah, I.
He said Diggy Simmons. He said Diggy Simmons copy paste. What y'all said?
Yeah, I didn't expect Kansas City to lose, but wow, this is going to be an interesting season if they don't get their shit together.
Absolutely, I agree. For me, hey, the Colts got the W, much needed W, because they need to try to catch up to the Jacksonville Jaguars, who is the crown of the division.
Trevor Lawrence is playing like he knows how to play.
He's kind of
Christian Kirk has been going off as of late, so very good.
it.
They needed to catch up to them, so very good W by the Colts. The Chiefs, they'll figure it out. They're the Chiefs. A lot of speculation was saying, oh, they missed Tyreek Hill that badly. I mean, no one's gonna go undefeated throughout the season. I mean, we've seen this last time, bring up Giants. We know what happened at the end of that season, but
I didn't do that.
Yeah. So it's gonna be it's just a lot of adjustment to do for the Chiefs, and I think they'll get used to it. It's a long season. It's only 3 weeks in, so I'm not too worried about the Chiefs. Up next, Miami versus Buffalo. Very good AFC East matchup. Tua gets knocked out of the game with a nasty ass hit. People thought he was breaking concussion protocol rules. He comes back in the game and leads them back to a game winner. The Bills had 11 starters out. What do we thought of this match and how it looks on the Bills?
So,
which one it tells more of, the Bills or the Dolphins?
Okay, so, I didn't see the Bills losing either. Also, Tua didn't play great. They just happened to win. I really think it was just like I don't think he played superb. They just happened to beat the Bills.
Yeah. That man couldn't walk after that one hit. He was literally.
I don't think he should have came back and played. Like they should have just let Teddy Bridgewater stay in the game. Like
yeah, they're investigating it right now to see if he broke any rules. Yeah,
that was wild to me. That was one of the few plays I did actually see, and I said, "Oh damn, he's out for the count." And that's how I'm hobbling back in there. I said, "He don't even look like he know where he at right now. Like he looked dazed and confused," which is a great movie, by the way. He just looked like he wasn't. It was a no for me. He should have just sat down.
Oh, yo, Elijah, you want to go next, or want me to go?
Hold on 1 second. I'll go real quick. Congratulations, Miami. You beat the JV team. Buffalo had no starters on defense, bro.
Whoa, you're saying all 11 players were out?
Micah Hyde is out for the year.
Yeah,
Boyer was out.
Players out, I think.
11 were out, yeah. A lot of key players on defense were out, yeah.
So
all right. I'll look back at it, but like
I think it's gonna be a different story when they see each other later this year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Give me 2 seconds, John.
Good to know.
John,
I'm gonna come in with a different take on this. I'm gonna say Tua earned some points in my mind for going back in that game. I know this is a wild statement, but like everybody was coming for him at the beginning of the season. Everybody that past social media team threw out there that was bad. Like, how do you not know that's bad? Like, you're their social media. Like, look at what you're posting. I don't know, but like a lot of people are coming for Tua and his job, and guess who's backing him up? Teddy Bridgewater, career backup. You know what I mean? Is he going to take this over? Do you know what I mean? Like, and he went back in against the Bills, who I know they get slammed and they don't get Pro Bowl like selections and yada yada whatever about the Bills, but I think they're a hard team, and I think the only thing that they cannot do, and the reason why they lost this game, is they can't run the ball. Like, what the hell? Run the ball somehow. Time management is a thing, and like you need to make that a part of your game. And even if it's draws with Josh Allen, you know what I mean? Like, you need to run the clock. You need to make that a part of your game. And I mean, the fact that he came back in and won was, I mean, good for him. You know what I mean? Like, that's his job. Like, he has two of the best wide receivers. Maybe you guys don't agree, but I think he has two of the fastest wide receivers in the game. You know what I mean? And Waddle and Hill, who I would consider really good this year so far. So I don't know. It's just crazy overall. I'm glad they won because the Bills got an L. You know what I mean? Very happy
Also,
about that.
Side note, the TikTok we just showed, like maybe 10, 15 minutes ago, already got 200 views.
Nice. Good job, Phil.
Yes.
What's up?
The Office for the win. Yeah, everyone loves The Office. Okay.
By the way,
for me-
Phil, if we picked that game, if we picked Bills versus Dolphins instead for our fourth game of the week, I would have picked the Bills and I would have lost. Because I'm not picking against them in our pick'ems until they lose. Do you know what I mean? And
yeah,
like,
I mean,
So now that they've lost, are you going to pick against them?
well,
very good.
a lot of people out. A lot of people out. I don't know if that's entirely on the Bills, but hey.
I think they're gonna
For
have a
me,
good season. Go
yeah,
ahead,
for me, this is a very hard game to judge, in my opinion. Like I said, the Dolphins, plain and simple, they beat an undermanned Bills team.
Understandable.
They did what they had to do. They walked in there. Of course, it was a lot harder than expected, but hey, the Bills did all they could. They did their best, but they even had a chance to win the game because, thank God, Mark Sanchez can finally rest, and relax, because from butt fumble to the butt punts.
Yeah, the bump punt is the new butt thing that's taken over. All right, I don't want to
Mark
hear
Sanchez can be free.
He should be free because the year before he beat the Patriots, no one talks about that. I'm just saying in the playoffs,
It's true.
never happened.
Oh, 9, 10, yeah.
So I'm just saying, I think Mark Sanchez gets a bad rap for that. I just want to put that out there. But I get that they're under man. Josh Allen was on that field, and did they play in Buffalo?
Yeah.
What?
They played in Miami, I believe.
Oh, they played in Miami. Okay, so maybe he is right. Maybe later on in the year, because the Bills fans, man, those guys, they can change a game. You know what I mean?
It was 21-19, so they had a chance to win it down the road.
Yeah.
But obviously they didn't. But I think it's gonna be a very different matchup next time around. But hey, shout out to the Dolphins for doing what they had to do. They knew the Dolphins. They knew the Bills were undermanned. They did what they had to do. It's plain and simple. They were the better team that day. Also,
sorry, I don't mean to Phil, but we saw Tyreek Hill only had like what, 2 catches in that game?
Yeah, not a lot.
Like
Waddle too.
That's I can't wait to see what happens when they meet up again, because I think those players are gonna go off. You know what I mean? Maybe the corners were so good that they didn't go off, and maybe they won't go off again. But
also, there wasn't Trey White was out, Poyer was out, Hyde was out.
Damn.
They're any notable secondary you can name, out.
Are you sure? Even there, were there twos? There are guys who plays nickel corner. Were some of their corners there? Or I was at the Jet game, so I didn't fully watch the game. I watched the replay.
I'm pretty sure it was you look at that roster of who was healthy. It was a practice squad lineup.
Okay, I mean they still their defense still it's not like Miami blew them out. You know what I mean? I thought it was going to be a higher scoring game than it was.
Yeah, same. But hey, it is what it is. Let's see. We covered the Eagles and the Washington football. I say we talked about it a little bit. So through 3 weeks, the Eagles have beaten the Vikings, the Lions, and the Commanders. And we're hearing a lot of Jalen Hurts MVP talk. Is people overrating him right now after the first 3 weeks?
Kim, you can go first on this.
Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
Yes, they are.
Plain and simple.
I think he's playing well? Duh, because I have a brain. But do I think he's about to be, league MVP? No, because Josh Allen is still healthy.
Understandable.
Do you think he had a soft schedule so far? Okay.
Who did you say he played? The
first week, the Lions.
No.
Second week, it was the. Who was it?
Wasn't the Vikings?
Vikings, and Yeah, so it was Lions, Vikings, Commanders.
It was
Okay,
Vikings on
so-
prime time too. I'm just saying.
Well,
Lions-
that's easy then. That's easy then, John. Kirk
I
Cousins.
think people only expect a lot from the
Yeah.
Lions because of the Hard Knocks thing. So like everyone,
Also,
expects-
they've been like deceptively good.
They've been good. I think the Lions are a decent team. I mean, I don't know.
now they
I
just
think
need to
they
stay
have more wins
healthy.
than the Jets this year.
Right.
Now they just the Lions.
DeAndre
now
Swift,
they need to stay healthy.
Sam Brown. Yeah, but what do you think of their 3 games? Do you think it's a little soft? Like, are these padded numbers?
So the Minnesota game, Justin Jefferson was held to like 40 something yards.
Yeah.
So
After week 1, he's been.
that's what I'm saying. So like, do I think that? I don't think the schedule for them was necessarily soft. I just think they happen to catch the teams on not a good day.
Okay.
I'm not taking away from the fact that he's not a bad quarterback.
He's showing up
But-
and doing his job. Yeah.
Right, but if Justin Jefferson, played to the potential we know he has, they lose that game against Minnesota.
Also, if it was on prime time.
We're getting ready to debate. I'm jumping in here, Phil. Sorry about that. Justin Jefferson was locked down by Bradbury and Slay. All right. Like
They're very
those
good
two corners are number 1 corners. Eagles secondary, strongest secondary in the NFC. I don't give a
Well, I mean, they were smart to
I'm gonna
double
put
team
that
him
out
because
there.
it's Justin
They're strong
Jefferson.
secondary.
Like,
I'm just saying, Justin Jefferson. I get that his production has been going downhill, but I'm blaming that on the offensive coordinator. I'm blaming that on Kirk Cousins. I'm not blaming that on Justin Jefferson. All right, I don't think he's been playing bad. I just think that versus circumstances, like the Eagles secondary, strong secondary. You know what I mean? Kirk Cousins didn't show up. You know what I mean? For me, and this is where we're really gonna get into this debate, Akeem. Like, I have Jalen Hurts on my fantasy team. Let me tell you,
he's biased.
I'm a little biased here. And
Biased.
hold on.
I do too. So MVP for Jalen Hurts.
No. I am from Central Jersey, so I know how Philly fans are with getting rowdy, getting their names up, like how loud they are. I think the Philly fans are doing that. You know what I mean? I think he's playing really well for what they expected, and they didn't expect a lot. You know what I mean? So, like, he had a sprained ankle last year, all right, and he continued to play on it, and he played bad. Now he's a dual threat quarterback who owns this offense. You know what I mean? He has a number 1 wide receiver in A.J. Brown, and he has
scary number 2, Devontae.
His favorite best friend, Devontae Smith, and like a college wide receiver. Like, what have we been saying? We've been saying, hey, these quarterbacks, when they meet their wide receivers in college, they want to take them to the NFL. Joe Burrow, for example, went to the Super Bowl last year. Remember? I'm not saying he's gonna go to the Super Bowl, but I do think Philly in itself is scary. And
side note, John.
Yeah.
The one of the things that people's not mentioning, they're actually using Miles Sanders.
They're using Sanders.
They're actually using Sanders because we're gonna give as good with Sanders.
Like, it's like,
yeah.
I'm not a fan of the Eagles whatsoever. I picked Hurts and Brown because I picked Brown first, and then I got Hurts, and I copied Akeem's model last year of quarterback, wide receiver. And let me tell you, it's working out great. And that's why I'm saying if he makes a playoff run, which apparently awards aren't about playoffs, but I'm just saying if Hurts makes a playoff run and wins a game in the playoffs and then maybe competes for the NFC Championship, I mean, no offense, I give it to Aaron Rodgers 2 years in a row. Like, what he been doing? He ain't been doing nothing.
Now, when I say that about Aaron Rodgers,
I know. He's
They think you're on the horse tranquilizers, right?
Time out. I'm not on the horse tranquilizer. But like, really,
Those are what they say for keep saying that. That's.
I know. I feel bad for saying about Aaron Rodgers. I think he's doing great, and especially right now with not having a number 1 wide receiver, that's got to be hard. You know what I mean? But Jalen Hurts was supposed to like get released after this year. Like, people don't like.
They're looking at C.J. Stroud and Bryce Young for next year.
That's what I mean. Like, Philly made a trade, so they're gonna draft their number 1 quarterback this draft. And who comes out? Jalen Hurts the first 3 games. I mean, we have a long season to go, and I might, end up regretting this take, but I think Philly's a moron if they draft anyone to even back up Jalen Hurts in this draft.
I agree with that.
I mean, and it's just, oh my God. I'm so happy for him because he's someone who's struggled with competition throughout his whole life. In high school, I mean, don't get me wrong, he won the job out, he went to college, but like he had to go to Alabama, and then Tua came in. You know what I mean? And he had to then go to the Sooners his senior year into the transfer portal, and then he went to all teams, the Eagles, who already had Carson Wentz on their team, who was making millions. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get a shot. And then Carson Wentz goes out and he gets injured, and they give Jalen a shot for 2 years, and he's had multiple head coaches. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking a lot about, this nonsense, but I'm just saying, he's having a good year. You know what I mean? And I'm happy he's on my fantasy team. So
hey, maybe an offensive player of the year award's on his way.
I would hope something. He gets something, because I think this guy is overlooked.
Okay, speaking of people not being overlooked, there's two teams without a win in the NFL. One of them, as expected, the Houston Texans, and the other one, the Las Vegas Raiders. Is it time to hit the panic button on the Raiders? Did Devontae Adams make a mistake?
I'll keep going first on this one.
The
Raiders.
Did Devontae Adams make a mistake?
I know.
The Raiders lost to Tennessee last week. They lost to the Chargers week 1. And I believe they lost to
Chargers less than a touchdown, though. Realistically, it was like 7 points.
Oh, let me check the schedule for the Raiders.
I want to go first, Akeem. I say no. I'm not pushing the panic button on him. I think there's a long season ahead. I think Devontae Adams is a beast, and I think these are a lot of close games.
Yeah. Okay, they lost to the Chargers, Cardinals, and Titans.
What were the points? Like, how much did they lose by?
They
like 7 or.
They lost to the Chargers by 5.
There you go.
They were up 20-0 against the Cardinals and lost 29-3. And then they almost came back and beat the Titans, but they lost 24-22.
So that Cardinals game, I'm just going to say, Kyler Murray is that guy. Okay,
He said that's a bad toddler. That's a bad infant on the field.
Hey, that's a bad man right there.
He said Call of Duty skills unlocked.
Because
Call of Duty didn't come out this year.
Like that many points, and you just it's gonna sound bad, but I mean in a good way. You're just throwing out garbage, and it's just hitting like nonstop. You got it. I'm gonna give you that one because for the Cardinals shouldn't have won that game. That's a shame. They should be ashamed of themselves. They should be ashamed. But like I feel like Derek Carr, like I know they didn't start off this bad last year, but like I feel like he always goes through the spells where he just don't play well. But then randomly in the middle of the season, he'll have like 4 or 5 games where he has like 200 yards and some touchdowns. So like I don't think it's time to hit the panic button. Am I a little worried? Yes, but do I think they can potentially get it together? Yes.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Do we go first, John, or you want to go?
No, I already went. I said no.
Yeah, you're right. For me, I wouldn't hit the panic button either. Right. I think John mentioned this before. This division has not been, as advertised as it has been in the offseason.
Yeah, I mentioned this in the group chat.
Yeah. The Chargers. Who knows who's healthy at this point? Rashawn Slater started to tackle out. Corey Linsley injured. Keenan Allen injured. J.C. Jackson banged up. Everyone you can imagine. Justin Herbert banged up. Everyone on the team is banged up. The Broncos. It's just Denver because the Broncos aren't showing up. The offense isn't there, but the defense is. So there's literally half a team. The Chiefs are going to have some ups and downs with no Tyreek Hill, as proven with the loss against the Colts, and the Raiders. They're obviously getting stuff together. Josh McDaniels, that new offense with Devontae Adams. So this division is not going to be as flashy as thought it would be, but I think it's still going to be close. It's just the way that everyone hasn't been playing up to their expectations. So I think the Raiders are still in this because I think the Chargers lost twice now, so they're only 1 game behind the Chargers. So they're still in it. So I'm not too worried about them yet. But 0-4, 0-5, I would be worried.
I hear that because when they stack up, that's the hard part. Yes, it's a long season until it's like 6 losses. Like, ooh, I want to end with 6 losses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think the panic button would be 6 or 7 losses. Yeah.
Okay.
Next up, speaking of injuries piling up for the Chargers, I mentioned Herbert ribs, J.C. Jackson injuries. Their O-line is ripped to shreds. Keenan Allen is back, but limited. Are we saying? I mean, this team is pretty much having the same luck as the Ravens did last year. What are our thoughts on this? Everyone getting injured like the Ravens last year for the Chargers.
I mean, I'd say Lamar Jackson carries the Ravens. So, I mean, I'd like to see that from Justin Herbert. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I mean, if you're going to compare this guy and then you're going to compare the two teams, he better start doing a little bit better. All right, I'm just saying. So what?
Injuries too, yeah.
You know what I mean? Injuries go on. Look at San Francisco for the past 2 years. They've had so many damn injuries. Still make the playoffs. What's your excuse? You don't have fans? Move back to San Diego. What do you want me to say? I'm just saying. Oh, I feel bad that they have injuries, but season goes on. Akeem, what do you think about this?
No one's gonna care about the injuries. Yeah,
that's all I'm saying. You're in a division where you're saying you're gonna end up number one out of all these great teams. You know what I mean? Do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I fully agree. Like if you're gonna talk the shit, you better be able to back it up. And right now, they're not.
Yeah, it's football. They're not gonna care about the excuses.
Right.
Yeah. Herbert, I don't know how healthy he is. If you're not healthy, don't play. If you are healthy enough to play, you can't make any excuses. Plain and simple.
And I don't want any more top 5 quarterbacks with Justin Herbert in there if they don't make the playoffs this year. All right. No offense. He's not a top 5 quarterback.
He's not.
If you can't don't get me wrong. I get there are injuries. I will admit that there are injuries, but at the end of the day, who cares about a boo-boo? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boo-boo.
That's a big ass boo-boo.
That's all I'm saying.
That's boo-boo the fool.
I'm just saying.
Okay, up next. We also had one of our featured games of the week for Pickles last week was the Packers versus Buccaneers. The game ended 14-12. Brady led the Buccaneers down the field. No Mike Evans, no Godwin, no Julio Jones. Basically, Cole Beasley, Cameron Brate, and others. They converted the touchdown, but couldn't get the 2-point conversion. How are we feeling about this game for the Packers and the Bucs? I'll start it off. For me, I just think that the Buccaneers are going to have a more successful season than the Packers this year.
Okay.
Just off of that, because we saw the Packers with a full offense. Well, not full offense. They were missing one person, but I think it was Christian Watson. So if you're telling me Brady can do that, almost win the game or almost tie the game up with that receiving cast, and the defense is injured as well, but Aaron Rodgers' defense is fully healthy. They only scored 14 points with that offense, and that's the offense they're going to have the rest of the year. I would be a little worried if I was Green Bay. But for the Buccaneers, I know Godwin will come back. I know Mike Evans will come back. Julio Jones will probably play next week, the week after. Those weapons are coming back for the Buccaneers. And if he'd scored 12 on Green Bay with those guys and almost won and tied the game up and almost tied the game up again, I don't know. I don't like my chances. I don't like that. I don't want to see that team again when it's healthy down the road if I'm Green Bay, to be honest. So okay. It's looking very scary for Green Bay.
Wait, let me ask you this question because we had this for our pick'ems. You picked Tampa Bay with me, right?
Yes.
So you're in pain like me, or you're not feeling the pain because you went with the other team?
2 other people went with Tampa Bay on the other side too. So
okay, cool. I just I'm not doing great in pick'ems this year. I'm not helping you guys out.
I'll let you know. I'll let you know the recap when we get to it.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think I'm doing that well.
There's good news and there's bad news.
Okay, yeah, it's probably on the bad news, but
Gotcha. So what do you guys think of the Green Bay Tampa Bay game?
You like that?
John, that was
funny. You want to go first? I can go if you want.
Go ahead, John. Go ahead.
All right.
I'd like to say because then I know I have something to go.
What to say, what not to say. Yeah.
I like to say I think Tampa Bay's offensive line did show up that day. Green Bay's defensive line is very scary, especially with Gary from Michigan. He was on that episode of College Hard Knocks when they toured Michigan, and he's like this really good defensive end. And there are a couple plays where Brady was just like ducking and like barely getting like through sacks. And I do agree with Phil that I think at the end of the season, and we have to bring this back up with Elijah because this is a really interesting point. I think Brady has a better season than Rodgers. I think you're right. And I also think if Godwin or if another wide receiver goes down, I think Tom Brady has the juice to sign OBJ. I think they're friends. They're low-key friends. I saw them talking like last week or whatever. When
OBJ on a world tour, apparently. He's
stopping himself. He's like, how much can I get over here? Over here. Man knows.
He's like, oh, you want to retake the boat photo?
I mean, the man knows how to strike a deal in week like 13 or 14. You know what I mean? I'm just saying he's
going to
get
before
paid
playoffs, yeah.
a lot of money, and he's going to be in the playoffs. I think whoever he signs with, they'll end up in the playoffs. But
right, yeah, he'll make sure to sign with a playoff contender.
But I don't know. I was sad that they couldn't convert, but it was a good game overall. It was a very close game.
Right. What you got for us, Mr. Hakeem Manch? All right.
So that was all right. There's a lot to unpack here. Let's touch on a few points that on what?
Sorry.
How's it going? He's like, how can I work with this crew? All right. Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to figure out. I see. I should have taken a 2-week sabbatical.
You clicked on the stream, so it's your fault. You clicked on join stream.
I know, and you didn't kick me out. How dare you, Phil? Cut it out. So it's gonna make my stomach hurt, and oh god, I might throw up after I say this.
Why'd you get closer to the camera?
I know what he's about to say.
I'm gonna say something about Tom Brady.
Okay. I want to hear it.
And it's that's why I said it's gonna make my stomach hurt, and I might throw up.
He needs to get closer with his headphones.
Well, yeah.
Oh god. I feel like Tom Brady is going to have a really good year once his receivers come back.
There you go. He said it. Who do you think is going to have a better year, though, Aaron Rodgers or Tom Brady?
I think stats-wise, it's going to be Rodgers, but I think performance and like team-wise, it's going to be Brady.
That's a great point. Because I mean, like Elijah took a step away for a second, but I mean, he is an Aaron Rodgers like stan. Like diehard fan. Like
he's Jordan Love.
Realistically, he should be on the Pat McAfee show when Aaron Rodgers comes on. You know what I mean? Like that's how like into Rodgers he's.
He'll be the assistant taking notes.
Oh shit! Yep. If you get that job, go Pat, hook a brother up with him. You know what I'm saying? Because he's
right. McAfee over here.
But yeah, I mean, I had to ask. You know what I mean? Like because that's two greats playing. Like it should have been a better game. You know what I mean? Wasn't it a 4:30 game?
It was 4:30 game, yeah.
Okay, yeah. It should have been. No offense, it should have been prime time. Personally, I think that was a missed opportunity.
With the way Sunday went, absolutely.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I mean, with the way it ended, I'd rather watch that over the Broncos.
So, wait, did they play in? They played in Tampa Bay or Green Bay?
They played in Green Bay, I believe.
I think so. Yeah,
maybe. I forgot. I could double check.
Well, it's just because Tampa Bay is about to go through that hurricane, so it's gonna be. I'm not worried, but I'm just like it's scary for those people down there.
The hurricane is not fun because I have family that lives down there.
It's
one of my cousins was flying back. She was
to Tampa Bay.
Fly back.
That's why it was earlier.
Let me look.
Yeah. So everyone that's near that area, praying for all your safety. Make sure you get to a safe, secluded area.
Yes.
Be safe during these times.
My cousin put that. So her mom was getting back from Jamaica, and she had a layover in Fort Lauderdale, but they were supposed to fly from Fort Lauderdale to Tampa, but that flight got canceled. So she instead just decided to drive back to Tampa, which is like a 4-hour drive.
You have to take all the necessary precautions.
So yeah.
Okay. So what we got next? Speaking of Denver, the very, very hard to watch 49ers and Broncos game. It was basically a defensive masterpiece from both teams, especially from the punters. They were the MVPs of the game. Both punted about maybe over 200 yards each. Not gonna lie to you. We saw a lot from this game. We saw the Broncos offense not get started once again. We saw Jimmy G make a very critical mistake that has them in the likes of Dan Orlovsky. Yeah, we just saw not a lot of ball movement. I mean, Jeff Wilson was doing decent until the end, the fumble, but yeah, not a lot of action in this game. How are we feeling? Do you think the Broncos can continue winning like this?
I hope the Broncos.
What was the question? Do we think
the Broncos
can
can keep winning like this? Like offense is barely performing, but the defense is keeping them in games.
No. Russell Wilson, I almost called him Russell Westbrook.
That's right.
Russell Wilson is playing like trash this year. He doesn't look the same. He's not as mobile as he used to be, obviously, but he's a little older now. He needs to just I almost said retire. But
are you giving up on Russ? Are you really?
Are
you giving up on him already?
No, what he's saying is what he keeps saying is he's underperforming, but he will get 4 to 5 games over 300 yards passing. That's all he's saying.
I would hope so. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if he will or not, but
over how many yards passing?
He needs 4 more games with 300 yards passing or more.
How many does he have so far this season?
1 out of 3 isn't bad.
How many or in his other 2 games, what were his yardage? Did they equal 300?
190 and 200.
So they equal 300.
Yeah. The Broncos' next couple games are against the Raiders next week, Colts, Chargers, Jets, Jaguars.
Okay, so the Raiders. All right, so the Raiders are going to win. The Colts, that might be.
Raiders get the first win?
Ugly. Yes, the Raiders are going to get their first win against Russell.
Guarantees.
What was next? The Colts?
Yep. That can go either way, not going to lie to you.
Hold on.
I think the Colts are going to lose because I feel like Javonte Williams is going to play well that week.
Or do you need to play well that week, sir?
I don't care. He played well all season, and you see, I'm still 2-1.
Right.
Phil, to answer your question, I think they could sustain this. I don't think they should sustain this. I think this reminds me a lot of the year Peyton Manning won with the Broncos, and he was average. He game managed, and
it was terrible.
And but the defense held them through, and he game managed them through, and it was just
Russell at this point in his career was a game manager. Ooh.
I mean, that's scary to say. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's why I don't think I think he will get better throughout the season. I think him and his offensive coordinator, who's his head coach, they're gonna have to come together and put something together. But it can't be like that. They can't win like that, but they have in the past. Do you know what I mean? So hopefully Russ shows up. I don't know what's going on with him. I'm not ready to give up on him yet, but he has been not great. 200 yards passing a game, okay, you know what I mean? But I still think he can win our bet. Hopefully,
I know he will. You gotta believe, John.
Okay.
So last topic before we go into fantasy football. How confident are we in Cooper Rush for the rest of these games?
Keep your
Dallas Cowboys.
You said for the rest of these games, like as long as
Dak
is out, or are we talking?
Rumor has it the Cowboys are pushing him to come back.
That wasn't
this week.
John. That was not cute. You won't have to stretch all up in the camera and show your little jersey. We see your jersey. We've seen it for the past hour that we've been recording. We do not care.
Why are you mad?
We do not care.
Why are you mad? You want to come back?
Then you want to show off your little knockoff Mardi Gras beads with the Giants emblem and the Jets. We don't care.
Go off the camera.
Let me just tell you that's where the love comes from. But hear me out.
So wait, before you talk.
Jersey also costs like $20 because I bought it like on sale. I think it was
It's
like
a Giants. It's just a Giants jersey. I knew it'd be on sale.
No, it was
Did it cost you $20 or they gave you $20 to take it? Because there's a difference.
all right, fuck yeah. All right, first off, didn't Phil just say they're thinking about Dak coming back early?
No,
How do you feel?
rumor has it they're trying to get Dak back by next game.
Answer the damn question, all right? I was stretching for real, all right? I'm trying to make it into a picturesque scene, all right? My bad for stretching during this podcast, all right?
Right. How dare you stretch what you have on that?
How dare you be comfortable?
Right. How dare you? You don't get to get comfortable until Elijah is here.
Okay, guys.
So what do we think for what's your confidence level for Cooper Rush playing the rest of these games?
So I
From 1
think
to
he's
10.
competent enough to play. Like I don't doubt that we can't win with him playing. Obviously, I mean we just did, but like, do I want him to finish the season? No, because I don't think we're gonna make the playoffs if he finishes the season.
But is he really that bad? Like, I don't think.
No, that's the thing. I don't think he's that bad. I just know him and Dak are not the same person. So,
yeah, I
like,
would agree with that. And
Yeah, Cooper Rush is better.
I'd say Cooper Rush you can finish second and maybe a wild card spot. That's what I would say.
Right.
At your high.
Right. Like
Dak,
with Dak, I know for a fact we are going to make the playoffs. There's no
Okay.
question in my mind.
Yeah.
But like,
Also, side note, I think this is the last week that we can get away with the whole Cooper Rush thing. Because after the Commanders, because after how they performed against the Eagles, I do believe they can beat the Commanders. The next 3 weeks are going to be tough. Rams, Eagles, Lions.
loss, win, depends on how Jared Goff is feeling that day.
You're gonna beat the Eagles?
Yes.
Get the fuck out. Let's put money on that. Let's put money on that.
Okay, I would like to put money on that too, not going to lie.
Let's put money on that. I want to see Diggs cover Antonio Brown. Let's put money on that. Let's go. Come on. Let's give it to me. Come on.
Can you tell me what day that is? Because I need to know. If it's a pay week, then sure, I'll put some money on the
16th.
The 16th of October?
Yes.
Calendar. So I get paid this Friday.
Also, I'm giving you your league money on Thursday, Keem.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'll probably
And-
do that.
Oh, I get paid on the 14th, so that's fine. I can save somebody for that
Okay.
Sunday. That's
All
fine.
right.
Also, did you put in that Jets bet?
Me, like with me and John, or
You said you're gonna put your very own on the sports book.
oh yeah, I forgot. But I mean, I can still do it. Can I or no?
Maybe. I think so.
Okay,
I don't know.
I'll
for sure,
look.
but hey.
I look. If I can't, then whatever.
So me, John, and yours bet for Eagles versus Cowboys. What's up?
What's
I
up?
don't
What do you want? How much
I'm
money?
also gonna try and go on FanDuel and see if I can bet on some stuff there. I'd rather bet there because even if I'm wrong there, like even if we end up losing that game, if I bet something correctly on there, I can still win money.
Oh, you should have bet. You should have set the bet I set on FanDuel last night.
I know, that was, by the way, I get $20.
I saw you posted the picture in the group chat. I think.
Yeah,
Yeah, I saw that.
you should have used it, sir.
Do I get
Well,
$20
go till
for
Friday.
Friday?
Ain't nobody say nothing. It's
Yeah.
okay.
So
We play the Giants again in November, so we do the same bet then.
You know what? You do play us in November. I hope your turkey's dry. All right, that's what I hope. That's what I hope. I'm not gonna be like that, but that's what I hope. By the way,
okay, so good.
is that my aunt diehard Giants fan, like very traditionalist. You know what I mean? The Giants never play on Thanksgiving. Like she has to like watch the games. You know what I mean? We all go over to my grandma's house on Thanksgiving. My uncle was talking about that yesterday. She was like, I don't know if mom's gonna let us. Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, but like my aunt is like a psycho when it comes to that. Like she took me, which I don't mean to say that, a psycho in the most loving way.
I know what you mean.
This is getting clipped and sent right to her. This is getting edited.
I love Aunt Robin, but she took me to my first Giants game, and I can remember this moment so clear. It was Giants versus Chiefs, and the Giants lost. But before the game, she goes,
Obviously.
"God loves the New York Giants." I was just like, "Oh, does he? Does he?"
Well, after
Like,
2010,
I swear to God, she said that. And realistically, hold on. Realistically, she
after
said
2010, I don't know about that, Steve.
I know, but realistically, this is why it's like sad and emotional. She said that because my grandfather's dog died that morning.
Oh,
seriously, and they still took me to the game, and they still wanted me to like watch football. You know what I mean? And like I found out
get
after,
your mind off it. Yeah.
and it was sad after the game, but like I love football. You know what I mean? Like that was my first football game, and like even though they lost, like it was something like awesome that I've never seen before. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
And like I don't know, that's why I remember that. Like,
Well, yeah, that's nice.
sorry for the shock, but yeah, because that's
Yeah, damn.
kind of messed up. Low-key.
Trauma. Yeah.
It's but it's nice. He lived a long life.
I mean, that does sound like a Giants fan story. So,
I mean, hey, yeah, I guess that's funny.
okay, so for me, yeah, like I said, I think they get a win versus the Commanders. At least they make it competitive. I don't know if they'll win or not, but they'll definitely make it competitive versus Commanders. But after that, Rams Eagles, that's going to be very tough for Cooper Rush. Not going to lie to you.
I know that the Rams game is going to be tough.
And the Rams have been vulnerable lately, so who knows? But hey, I think.
But you know who hasn't been vulnerable? Cooper Kupp.
Aaron
Don't matter who they're playing, no matter how shitty Matthew Stafford is playing, Cooper Kupp is going to get things done. He needs one more game with 75 or more receiving yards, and he will be the first player in history to have 75 or more receiving yards in 16 consecutive games.
That's good.
Why do I feel like I want to bet that? But I feel like if I bet, he's not going to get it.
Don't bet it.
When do they play? They play on Sunday, yes?
They play on
They play in 2
Doesn't
weeks.
matter. I'm betting it anyway, so I'm going to bet it
Oh,
out.
really?
Well, we know who to play if it doesn't hit it now.
Who do the Rams play on Sunday? Because they don't play the Cowboys.
See, they play the 49ers.
He's going to get it.
Where
The
is
team
it?
that always has their number.
49ers where though? Is that in San Francisco?
Yeah.
Yep. So all right. Well,
Yeah.
glad we
So-
talked about the podcast.
They're going to get it. He's going to get it because it's Cooper
Phil,
Kupp.
write this down. I want to know if Cooper Kupp gets it.
I've yet to see. I'm not going to say I've yet to see a team that can stop him, but like,
I mean, that's honestly fact.
but like how Justin Jefferson had that monster week 1 and then has done nothing for the past 2 weeks. Like Cooper Kupp hasn't plateaued yet. Like he hasn't had a really great week and then just absolute shit the next couple weeks. He hasn't had that.
I will say,
I keep jinxing them already.
I know you're drinking the crap out of it.
Whatever.
Even you
I said
did
this last year. I said this last year when he was playing well.
You're right.
I said he's going to play well for the rest of the season, and he played well for the rest of the season and walked into a championship.
But
Hey,
realistically,
we'll see.
like I do think Cooper Kupp is he's a top 4 wide receiver no matter what in this league. Like I think like he is the first like everyone likes to like
As
say,
of right now, I think he is the top receiver in the league.
and I think he is unstoppable, like you say. I'm just saying that people switch him around, Justin Jefferson, a whole bunch of other people. Do you know what I mean? Devontae Adams, you know what I mean? And I think they are interchangeable as the number one. But I think I go a step further and I say no matter what your top 3 is, Cooper Kupp's right there if he's not in it. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Right.
If he's not in your top 3, then we don't need to talk football ever.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's
mean
crazy.
ever.
I mean, Hakeem, I want you to talk to other people who don't.
What,
believe.
Phil? What do you want, Phil?
I mean, we're not going to debate that because Hakeem, you're right.
Time out. Hold on, because Phil clearly has something he would like to get off his
Phil, what do
chest.
you want to say?
So if he's not in your top 3, like playing right now, then who is there?
Who's there? Who's your top 3, Phil?
No,
Who's
I'm
playing
top
better
3.
than him?
He's in my top 3.
Okay.
I want to see Keem's reaction because I know he loves Cooper Kupp.
Wait, you what? You want to see what?
I was playing for your reaction.
Uh-huh.
It worked. Yeah.
Because I put him there, but like people have taken him out for other people.
Yeah. Okay. We also have. Okay, that's what we got with the ESPN fantasy football team. Mr. Commissioner.
Let me pull it up.
Some reports from
It's easier to pull up on my
the
man-
commissioner.
the commissioner. The man.
We got 2 trades done. So
We did. We got a couple trades done. I'm
Talk about
actually
that,
in the
Akeem.
process of working on a few myself, so that's nice.
Come
Hold on. I can read.
next episode we leaked John and Keem's trade DMs.
Shut up.
Could you imagine?
Oh, and I need to actually. Okay, so speaking of trades, I tried to. This was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday I tried to accept that Jared Goff or Kirk Cousins trade, but it wouldn't let me because I guess Jared Goff was locked or something. That's what it was telling me. So I'm gonna actually try and do this while we're like recording live, so I can see if it works.
It should be. Yes, it was. It's Tuesday, so it should be able to go through.
Okay, it has worked. It didn't work yesterday. It kept saying that Jared Goff was locked, and I didn't understand why. Yeah, it was weird. I don't know. But no. So we got that trade done.
Because you have to wait for the week to end.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
You can't make trade goes through during the game day. So Thursday, Sunday, Monday. You have to wait till Tuesday, Saturday.
Okay. So we got that trade done. Obviously, the trade last week with Elijah and Josh.
Trade buddies.
Still baffles me. I said, Josh, I've beaten you for the past 8 weeks. Why have I not gotten a trade from you? I said, maybe that's why I haven't gotten a trade. It's because I've been beating you.
Exactly.
So I might let him beat me this Wednesday if he bowls.
I mean, me and him might be in some talks as well, so we'll see.
Okay, that's fine.
Josh, if you're listening, which I mean, I don't know if you are or not, but I mean, hit the
game. You can play this.
Don't listen because I play him. I play him the podcast whenever we're in the car.
Listen, Josh, buddy, I know that you and Akeem are matching talents bowling wise. You just gotta make sure.
No, we're not. No, we're not. I love Josh, but I know I'm better.
Well, in my opinion, I think Josh is better, just because I just think the talent.
No. I watched them bowl. Akeem's better.
Thank you.
Don't talk to my boy Josh like that. I know his worth.
No,
don't ever disrespect him like that.
What the hell is this? If this is the conspiracy, I don't know what is. Jeez. Phil trying to send
me because the second I see that it's been a trade between Josh and Phil, I'm just gonna immediately decline it. It doesn't even, I don't care what it's for, who it's for, unless I
fuck out here. So as I was saying,
sorry. Now I'm to the right. What's up? Damn.
That's so crazy.
He's got blue. All right, there we go. Thanks for switching.
Oh my God.
Wait.
So if I removed you from the league, then what? Because you want to be removing people from shit.
Before he removes you? Yo, chill.
I have named your powers too. I can remove your powers, sir.
Phil, I will change everything. I will change all the passwords.
He will put me in charge. This is how bad.
Ooh, why would I do that? No.
We're not desperate, John. I mean,
come on.
Elijah, what's your thoughts on the Packers and Buccaneers game before we move on to fantasy football talk?
I called it.
Oh, you called it?
What you called?
I was the only one to take the pack. I'm pretty sure. Oh no, he wasn't here.
I was gonna say, don't play with me.
Don't play with him.
Yeah, but he wasn't here. He wasn't here, so that's my fault. My apologies.
My bad.
Elijah,
I called it.
Elijah, we got a question for you.
It was an ugly game, but I called it.
It was very ugly. Go ahead, John. Ask a question.
Nice.
Who will have a better season, Tom Brady or Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers.
Okay, well, what did I tell people?
But we knew that already.
Is water wet? Come on.
Well,
Aaron Rodgers is the reigning back-to-back MVP.
Do you mean stat-wise or winning games-wise? That's what I want to know. That's
stat-wise.
So as a father, both. Oh shit, Phil. He said you wrong. Okay. I mean,
unless Brady can start throwing, like his receivers need to come back.
That's right.
For one, he'll get Mike Evans back this week. Off the suspension. Julio got to stay healthy. Russell Gage got to step up. You feel me?
I like Julio. I'm just saying.
Cameron Brate, he's a solid tight end. He ain't no Gronk.
Scotty Miller a little bit. I mean,
I'm sorry, he's not cut yet.
What happened to Godwin? Is he hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt.
Yeah,
coming back too in a couple weeks.
Okay, but like when these guys got to come back, they got to be at 100%.
Yeah.
Or else Brady's just gonna have a bad year.
Yeah, I mean, he led them back at the end.
That's what I said.
I mean, it was.
They almost tied it.
But who won?
I mean, I got that. And I'll give you that 100%, no doubt.
I mean, hey,
hold on. I didn't see the stat lines from the game. I don't know who has Rodgers in fantasy. I have him in my other league though, so give me a second.
Oh, you're good.
Probably Mari. She always manages to get Aaron Rodgers.
Every year, and I just feel like he did.
Or Saquon.
Rodgers outplayed him.
I just
Rodgers
feel
had
like
255
what's
and 2
happening?
times.
Because how you got him every year and you don't never do nothing with him.
No, yeah, I was saying we should get you on the Pat McAfee show. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you can get
Who, me?
Yeah, I mean,
Especially on Aaron Rodgers Tuesdays.
No, me and Pat will be probably the best content you ever see.
all right. Well,
He said fuck Ball Central pretty much.
Well, I
He
mean,
said fuck
No,
us.
ain't no fuck ballers.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
me and Pat McAfee, best content ever.
Pat McAfee is pretty cool. I'll give you that. I'm a huge.
See, you saw his energy rise up as soon as you mentioned Pat McAfee.
I love that.
He likes Pat McAfee because of Aaron Rodgers, and I mean,
In WWE, so yeah.
I mean, in WWE,
Exactly.
it's pretty facts.
Yeah.
Can't wait
Pat McAfee off if you want it. He went to West Virginia.
It's Akeem, Face Football for ESPN. Continue.
Sorry, I actually forgot we were talking about that.
Who was the highest scorer this week?
Highest scorer this week was you. Don't do that. Don't do that. You know it was
Dickhead.
you dickhead. You know it was
That's
you.
nasty. That is nasty, John.
Who was the second highest scorer again? I want to know. Who was
That's
it?
nasty.
Who
The
was
person you beat. Okay, we know. You said that in the beginning of the show.
I know. I just want to recap it. I mean, this is fancy.
Nasty.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Nasty work. Hey, John.
Nasty work.
What?
Right?
You did beat me.
I beat
See you in the playoffs. I'll see you in the playoffs.
You might not.
Oh, I've finished third for the past 2 years, so I mean,
Listen,
maybe
I got that first round bye coming.
I got a potential.
So, Akeem, the recaps.
Wait a minute. What is happening? Wait a minute.
Akeem, the recaps. Go ahead, sir.
Oh my God. Thank you. Because I was just like, I'm gonna say, sir, you're muted. You're still talking. I don't know if he knows that he's muted.
I'm not muted.
It's fine. All right. Anyway.
Around the horn in this bitch.
So as far as
fuck you, Phil.
So we're gonna go, I guess, off of standings. So Taylor is still first in his division. Taylor's still first because he's 3-0. But is anybody surprised?
No, this man drafted a phenomenal team.
That's what I'm saying. So
who did he beat?
John is second. Actually, so there's a 3-way tie for second because 3 people are 2-1. So John, Elijah, and Phil. Oh, that's funny how all y'all ended up in the same division.
No, it's not a 3-way tie. I have the tiebreaker over John for sure.
Unless I beat Taylor
as of today.
Technically, they don't go by who's beat who the most. It's by points. John is in second.
No, we had this conversation last year. This is how I got into the playoffs over.
That's at the end of the year, though. Like, if I beat Taylor this week, it's irrelevant. That's what's funny. I don't think I will. I don't know. Taylor's 3-0 and he's number 1.
No, John, you will. Don't come in with that energy. You will.
I don't know. I'm not trying to jinx myself.
Call him out right now. Call him out.
I'm not doing anything like that. Relax. Taylor, I respect you, and you're an amazing fantasy manager.
Boo!
I'll beat you, but until that happens,
I'm not trying to cop a plea. John talking the most shit.
Hey, John, what'd you say?
And then
I said, hopefully, I'll beat Taylor. Hopefully,
John, what'd you say?
Yeah,
hey, John.
He will say he is a respectable fantasy manager, and I do respect him personally. Team, stop.
Okay. All right.
What? Hope. I mean, I bet you Taylor wants to win too. I mean, he probably don't respect me.
Of course.
I mean, he probably don't. I mean, he probably do. Who knows?
Okay, so continue.
Okay, so anyway, and in the last 2 spots, it hurts my heart. It hurts my heart. But my favorite person, RJ, is in last in his division. That's really sad to me because his team's not bad.
Sorry,
his quarterback is just really shitty. Russell Wilson has been playing like absolute trash this entire season.
I beat RJ by 10 this week, I believe.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's not. It's not even like it'd be one thing if he was getting blown out of the water like 150 to 90, but like he not. So that's what's the It's
a tough break.
I beat him by like 22, but.
Yeah, like
that's nasty.
He's losing by.
You got to bring it back up.
If his quarterback was better.
Nah, like if you look at it, bro. Well, both of our quarterbacks did nothing. I'm sorry, my quarterback scored less than his. Never mind. I think I just beat him, but like his team.
I think I just beat him.
Like his team, Devontae Adams 9 points. That's uncharacteristic. You feel me?
Right.
Russell Wilson 15 points. Like that's just not productive. Cordell Patterson had 4.1 points. Like that's not productive for him.
Yeah.
And he deserves better. You feel me? He did not draft a bad team. He made some good trades too. He got Zach Ertz and Jeff Wilson. He just traded them for Kyle Pitts. But his team is very solid. I like his team a lot. It's just that I don't know.
It's just some tough breaks.
Bad breaks.
Yeah.
And after, guys,
So and then in the other division, Kevin is in first. He's 3-0.
my boy, shout out Kevin.
Oh, is Chris watching?
Oh, it's just some trades out. I didn't get anything.
Wow. Okay. I'm in second place with 2-1. Okay, so is Mari with 2-1, and then so is Josh at 2-1, and then Travis is in last at 0-3.
Oh my God, Chris! I hope you're watching this because it's hilarious. It's hilarious. I don't mean to be like interrupting you, Akeem.
What's
but
funny?
This is funny. Oh my God, this man Chris, he got jokes. He got jokes. He got so many jokes.
What happened?
Oh, the trade. He means the trade that. What's the trade? Because you say he got jokes. I want to know. The people want to
He
know.
offered me George Kittle, Mardell Scantling Jr., and Chris Godwin for Mark Andrews and AJ Brown. Are you joking with me? Stop. That's not even. I mean, Kittle's been underperforming.
Chris, tune into the podcast right now.
Yes.
Wait, I'll send you a link.
Scantling is. I mean, what is he doing? Can he catch the ball? I want to know. You know what I mean? I don't know.
I hope so.
Godwin's out. He's gonna be out. Why would I ever accept that trade? I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to hard decline this trade. I'm gonna be like that. Hard
I'm
decline.
clipping this to send it to Chris.
A big no, Chris. That's a big no.
It's a no for me, dog.
A no for me. All right. I'm just saying.
Okay, so that's the. What are the matchups for this week?
Hold on. Week 4. All right. So I play Kevin. Well,
That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah, I'm actually projected to win.
That's gonna be a good one.
I'm excited. That'd be awesome, actually. So yeah, I play Kevin. John plays Taylor.
Oof.
God damn, Taylor's projected to run over everybody. Like just
Realistically, he's got a lot of good players.
This is scary. Elijah. Oh, y'all played. Oh, I didn't know y'all played each other.
Slaughter.
Elijah and Phil played each other this week.
Oh, hey, yo,
Slaughter.
Elijah, how do you think you're gonna do against Phil?
Oh, Elijah's actually projected to win.
I think that it depends on
Press conference style, just
press conference style. All right. I'm going to enjoy.
Oh my God.
I'm going to enjoy beating the fuck out of Phil this week. You know what I mean?
Damn.
I don't think that this is going to be close. And like, respectfully, like I like Phil's team. Honestly, I do. But remember what Phil does. Phil drafts for trades. Everybody he drafts, he wants to trade.
He does.
And that's gonna backfire this week. That's all I gotta say. I'll be right back. I get my charger.
just like how you ran away from this conversation, I'm gonna run away from our matchup this week. So
Stop.
Oh my God.
He needs to charge you. Time out. He ain't run away from nothing. He didn't run away from nothing. I'm over here defending Elijah. What's going on? Oh my God.
because he's gonna need the charger because he needs the charger
You
because
just say
after this week he seems gonna be in life support after this matchup.
oh my God.
We throwing haymakers this conference, Conor McGregor style.
I'm gonna take off my shit now.
I mean, you want to throw haymakers?
Who the fuck?
Instead of doing haymakers, let's do facts, Phil. Let's do facts.
Facts. What facts?
Let's go to our matchup real quick. You know.
I like
So
facts. I
I like facts too. I love facts.
All right. Quarterback battle: Brady versus Derek Carr. Who y'all leaning? Brady against Kansas City. Derek Carr against Denver.
Wait. Say that again.
It's a
Brady
tough
versus
one.
Kansas City. Derek Carr versus Denver. Who do you like more?
Well, Denver's bad, so I'm gonna go with Denver.
Denver's defense
Anybody
is good,
versus
The,
Denver.
the defense is good.
Defense?
I don't
Denver's
care.
defense has been
I
decent.
don't care.
Devontae Adams, baby, come on.
Okay. Fine, whatever. Nick Chubb versus Atlanta.
No, I'm
No.
not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that their defense is good.
I'm going with Nick
If you said
Chubb.
Derek Carr, that's fine.
No, keep it Derek Carr. Keep it
Yeah,
Derek
I
Carr.
just said it was they're playing a hard defense. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Let's see. Nick Chubb versus Atlanta. Aaron Jones versus New England.
Nick
I do
Chubb.
like
Aaron Jones. Actually, Nick Chubb said Atlanta. Damn. Yeah.
Alvin Kamara versus Minnesota. What's his name? Damian Pierce.
Damian
against
Pierce.
the Chargers.
That team is injured as hell. Don't disrespect the potential rookie of the year like that.
I didn't know his name. I'm just asking though.
You will know his name after this
Rookie of
week.
the year. You just naming people rookie of the year now? Jeez.
Potential. I said our predictions. Come
I
on.
mean, okay.
My
Go
wide
check that out on
receiver
YouTube.
flipped right now, so I'm gonna flip it back. Stephon Diggs versus Jamar Chase. That's a wash in my eyes.
Hold
Fair
on.
enough. Yep.
My man.
Jerry Jeudy versus Michael Pittman Jr. The way Indy's been playing, that's also a wash.
Yeah.
Pittman's been doing good
That's
though.
a pass.
Judy's been.
Waller versus Hawkinson. James Conner out of Arizona versus Curtis Samuel.
Let's go Curtis. Curtis has been heating.
Oh, you like Carson Wentz that much? Okay.
Hey, with Curtis Samuel, absolutely. He's been the only consistent one.
I just made a waiver claim for a defense, so I'm not even going to bring that one up.
Okay.
He has Houston's defense against the Chargers.
That probably won't be it, but hey, we'll see.
Not
That
that
won't be my defense anyway, so yeah.
You never know. I'm dropping a defense.
And then who's at the GOAT at kicker?
Justin
the
Tucker
GOAT?
versus.
Yo, watch your mouth, Phil. What are you talking about? Who's the GOAT?
The GOAT of our
He has Justin Tucker.
The number one kicker I have. All right, don't disrespect the man.
Shout out my boy Young Wei.
Just don't let my guy. Sorry.
I'm just going to say that Tyler Bass and Justin Tucker are playing in the same game, so whoever wins the game is probably whatever kicker's going to win.
That's a good point. That's a very good
Buffalo
point.
against Baltimore. And the way Baltimore has been closing against some of those teams, you know, they ran to Miami and lost.
I mean, for me
I do
personally,
like
I'm gonna do what I gotta do and take the W. So I'm gonna do what I have to do, show up, do my thing. We don't believe in no God mode over there on this side. Be ready for this matchup.
Okay.
It's a crazy thing, though. I never said I was in God mode.
I thought you still were. I thought you always are.
Well,
I said that in fantasy basketball.
Yeah, I thought it was a 24/7, 365 thing.
No, I said this is a get back year.
And
You know what?
I like that.
Even if I do lose this week, you see my name. You see my name.
I mean, Phil, 54% to 46%. I mean, I do like Tom Brady, but
But
I
hold
do
on,
like-
guys. Do you see my name?
Of course,
Yeah,
because he's a Booker. He's that's Booker T. Five time.
Five time.
Do you see my name?
Yes.
You know, guys. You know what happens after this? After this,
I don't. What happens?
I get D-Hop back.
Okay. D-Hop was very inconsistent to start last season. I just want to say that. I mean, I think he'll come off firing. I think you'll get like a fire, but I don't know. Kyler Murray, when Call of Duty comes out, I think those stats fall a little bit.
I think he's missing D-Hop right now. He's also missing Rondell Moore, who's been hurt all season.
Oh, he's been gone for a while. Yeah, he first 2 weeks probably. Yeah.
He ain't had nobody to throw to except for Ertz and Marquise Brown, and Marquise Brown is not him.
I still didn't get a trade from Chris.
He is
But hey,
not.
I'm looking forward to this matchup in all
I think
seriousness.
D-Hop's
I'm looking
really
forward to
bad
this.
to your
I'll
thing.
just say this: I'm going to beat Phil this week.
Okay. All right.
Good luck to you, Phil. I'm actually hoping for a dog fight,
Yep.
but I'm going to enjoy this week because I lost to Taylor and I need something.
Yo, this seems like
Looking for redemption, huh?
This is a fun
Out
episode.
here for revenge.
Wow.
Good job.
Okay,
I'm looking forward
so
to this match. This might be the start matchup.
can I go to the rest of the matchups because we're not done?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay.
We both said what we wanted to say.
Actually, you look like you want to say something else. I see you looking. So go
Nah.
ahead.
Go ahead. Tell me about the rest of the matchup.
Okay. I can't. All right.
It doesn't matter about the rest of the match.
You really are annoying. Anyway.
Hey, guys, real quick, it came-
So
Go ahead.
the two of the 0-3 teams are playing each
Jesus,
other,
like-
which are Shane and RJ.
Someone's got to win.
I think Shane will get a win this week.
Well, Shane is projected to win by 12 points, but we'll
Honestly,
He's the highest scorer over the last 2 weeks, though.
yeah.
Second highest scorer
He's
over the
due.
last 2 weeks.
He's due for a win.
He's due for a win. Although RJ, quarterback.
And then Chris and Josh play each other. Chris is actually projected to win, even though he's out here sending trades.
He's 0-3. He said he has
Josh gonna win that one.
He did say that. You think Josh is gonna win?
I think Josh gonna win that one.
Is it just because of Cooper Cup, or is it because?
No, I mean personally, I think Josh is very, very underrated in this league. I know he's gonna win. I have complete trust in my guy. Let's go, Josh.
I just want to personally say that I think Cooper Kupp had a down week last week. He didn't have 2 down weeks in a row last year.
This is true.
Valid point.
Right.
Who are those Rams playing this week? That's what I want.
They play the 49ers.
Yeah. In San Francisco, though. So
I mean,
we talked about this. We don't want to jinx
Jeff knows
Cooper
what
Cup. So let's
what else we got, King?
And then the last matchup of the week is Travis against Mari. And Mari's actually projected to win this match by 6 points.
Let's go, Mari.
Which team is Mari?
Mix in the pot.
Okay.
But Trav needs a win. That's just and he's
Everybody needs
I just find it funny that Mari has Aaron Rodgers again for the 4th year in a row.
she had Saquon for
Consistency.
3 or 4 years in a row too.
But that's never mind. That was about to be real rude, so I'm gonna shut up.
What? Because she's a Giants fan, she automatically
No, I was gonna say at this point, maybe it's time for her to switch up her quarterback because when was the last time she made the finals?
She's been doing decent. I mean,
Honestly, I don't think it's quarterback. I just think it's the rest of the team around the quarterback.
Because
Aaron Rodgers has always been a top tier player. Is this maybe the rest of our team?
Wow.
I mean, Joe Mixon. It's hard because like Cincinnati's had a bad offensive line this year. Like they haven't like they're
after paying for offensive line. It's crazy.
Yeah, I mean they got a lot of taken away from them too. You know what I mean?
Right. We good with anything? Any last thoughts about ESPN? I'll just go over really quick.
Nope, we're good with ESPN. People get your trades in, and I get all the notifications. So if I'm not actively at work, like in the middle of a lesson, I will accept it if I think it's fair.
No, but you know that trade I just said Chris sent to me, right? Like you would say that's not a fair trade, right? Like if I accepted that, I'd be crazy, right?
Like, I think the next flight to Jersey.
Okay. Just smack me in the face?
I wouldn't have to. I would drive.
Spirit Airlines.
Smack me in the face.
Spirit.
Jesus.
Oh wow. You're worth
Spirit.
going down.
So you're that desperate. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so the sleeper league, me and Akeem faced off 117 to 112. Lamb and Pollard late comeback didn't happen. Kobe beat Brandon 130 to 121. Andy beat Dan 122 to 97. Damn. Battle of the undefeateds. Savion versus Elijah. Savion won by 18. Stefan beat Javi. Said it right this time. 109, 101. And then Chris beat Ant 136 to 107. So far, the rankings go as follow. Savion is number 1. Chris is number 2. Elijah's number 3. Kobe's number 4. I'm number 5.
What?
Huh?
How am I number 3? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Stefan is number 6. Andy's number 7. Brandon's number 8, and Keem's number 9. Javi's 10, Ant's 11, and Dan's 12. So there's rank 1 through 12. This week's matchups, we have I'm facing Ant, Brandon versus Dan, Kobe versus Javi, Andy versus Chris, Elijah versus Stefan, and Akeem going against Savion, the only undefeated left at 3-0. So, hey.
Akeem's projected to win too, so get it, my boy.
That's wild.
Yeah, get it. Give him his L.
Absolutely wild.
Okay, so with that being said, we got pick'ems. We have a big Thursday night. Oh, wait, let me recap pick'ems actually. Let's see. Last week, it was a very, very rough week 3 for all of us involved. Yep. So I'm just going to read them off real quick. I only got 2 games right. Cleveland and Denver. Elijah only had 1 game right with Green Bay. John had 1 game right. 1 game right with Cleveland. Akeem had 1 game right with Green Bay. So I got 2 points. Everyone else got 1. Very rough week.
How did IBT do? Did they have a rough week too or no?
Yeah, we all had a rough week.
Okay, cool.
So far from week 3, Team Ballercentral 5 points, and Team IBTE 4 points. So
okay.
So the grand totals, as if my math is correct, 21-26. We have a total of 26 points. Team IBTE has a total of 25 points, so we should be up by 1. My math is correct.
We take all wins, okay? If an NFL team could win by one, we can win by one as well. No shame.
As for the individual pick'ems, it is me and Elijah are tied at 7. John has 6, and Akeem has 3. So
that's fine. I don't care as long as we as a team beat the other team. I don't care if I come in last place. I'm not losing to your other group of friends.
Wow. I mean,
hey, it's a win-win regardless. So
I mean, I hear that. I
But-
watched the show. They're smart. I'm just saying, they're smart with their football. I mean, I think we
so
all
are we.
Not
Hey,
smart enough if we're
I
out
know,
by
I'm not
one.
saying we're not. I'm just saying that like it's a good matchup for the year. You know what I mean? I'm
It is a good
excited to see what
matchup.
happens.
Right.
Because-
Okay, so
Yeah.
let's get into the matchups. First week, we got Miami versus Cincy. I know Tyreek Hill wants a blood rematch with Mr. Eli Apple. So, what do we think is going to be the result of this game? I think they're playing at Cincy. Let me double check.
Yeah, because since he was away last week.
Yep, it's at Cincy. And Cincy is a 4-point favorite right now.
That's hard.
Do we know
It's a
if
tough
Tua
game.
is going to start?
I like how since he played last week.
Oh, Tua is questionable. Yes, he's questionable
Hey,
as
thank
right
you.
now.
I
Does
figured
Miami
that.
have a loss?
I needed to know.
Nope.
Okay.
Undefeated. Never lost.
I'm going with Cincy as well, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Cincy.
I'm also going to go with Cincy. Even if Tua plays, I don't think he's going to play as well as he did week 1, week 2, whatever week it was, where he had all the touchdowns.
Week 2.
And then if Tua doesn't play, not saying Teddy Bridgewater is trash, but no.
Okay. Who we got, John?
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins. And I'm a little nervous, but Tua coming back into that game, and I mean, if I have a question, if Tua's set to play, right? If he broke protocol and he gets suspended, like what happened? Like, no offense, as of we picking them, you know what I mean? Like he's playing, and now he won't. Like, do you think he's gonna get suspended?
I say they're doing an investigation on that currently, so
That's what I mean, though. Like, if they,
it's an investigation right now.
I know, but
If he's suspended, you want to change your pick to Cincy?
yeah, I would if he gets suspended. But as of right now, he's playing. I'll take Miami. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. For me, I'm gonna go with Cincy. I think they need a huge bounce back after the way they've been playing. It's a good grudge matchup against Tyreek Hill. I just think with Tua playing the way he is right now and like how hurt he is, I think that he struggles. And I think he needs the week to fully recover to come back. So I think he has an off week this week, and I think Cincy grabs it.
And they play Thursday, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, so if Tua's called out or isn't able to play, also it's John's pick to Cincy.
Okay. That's just, I mean, realistically, yeah.
Right. Next up, IBT Esports had the pick of the fourth wildcard game, and they chose Buffalo versus Baltimore. Very good matchup this week.
That is a good matchup. That's hard.
I'm
Let's see,
picking Buffalo.
They're at the Baltimore.
Damn it.
Still picking Buffalo.
What about E? What about you?
Why are you coming to me?
I'm just wondering, bro. I'm on the fence.
Why is it
I
on me?
feel very attacked.
You know what? If you want to go last, say you want to go last, but don't be like, why are you coming to me? I mean, maybe because you got some sports knowledge, you could tell me. Maybe you could.
Oh, and he's hyping you up.
I mean,
Me.
I'm just saying. I'm asking you. Yeah. Do you know what you're talking about? Like, I think you do. That's why I'm asking you.
I drafted Tom Brady. I don't have no sports knowledge right now.
Hey, that's a bona fide go.
Well,
You can't stop that they don't have their wide receivers. Come on.
no comment.
For me, I'm gonna go with Buffalo. I think they're pretty pissed at how they lost to Miami. I think they bounced back and beat the Ravens. So I'm gonna go Buffalo.
I just feel like that Ravens defense is ass, so I want to go Buffalo, but then Buffalo's defense is all hurt.
And Lamar Jackson went off 2 weeks in a row. So, I mean,
Like he's due for a bust.
yeah, he is.
Pause.
Yeah, pause on that. But Buffalo can't run the ball, and that's like, you know what I mean, game. Like, it just, I'll go Buffalo. I said I'd go Buffalo until they lost, so I go Buffalo.
Okay.
It's a lock for me.
Oh, they're losing.
Everybody going Buffalo?
Yep.
Yeah. So far, you can go.
Are we going to see an Eagles in Denver week again? I mean, I picked Miami, so it's a possibility.
I mean,
remember, we not only we're picking for individual competition, but we also got it's a team thing.
yeah.
Strategy.
So you're saying pick Baltimore just in case?
Honestly, I don't know.
You're up too, so-
I mean, we still have our own pick'ems.
Right.
Yeah. And you're up one in that too. So I mean,
We're tied.
up to you. Yeah. Well, I mean,
We still are tied.
Yeah.
Because last week I definitely diverted from my regular ways.
Oh, okay, got you.
This week I'm trying to zen back in. You feel me?
Got you. I hear you.
Yeah. Zen Master Flex. Let's get it. Who we got?
Let's see, you got Diggs questionable.
Oh, Diggs is questionable. Oh snap! Oh. Yeah, I'm still going Buffalo. Why not? Let's see what happens.
The defense is. I'm going Baltimore.
Okay, that's a good pick.
Baltimore. Okay. But next up, we have Sunday night. We have the Chiefs and Buccaneers. Patrick Mahomes versus Tom Brady once again.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
The battle of no wide receivers. Who will win?
I wouldn't say that.
I mean, sorry, I don't mean to come at Juju like that. Sorry.
Mike Evans will be coming back next week.
Okay, cool. That's what's up. Oh yeah, I forgot he was suspended for one game, not multiple.
Yeah.
My bad.
You know what? I'm gonna go KC. I trust their offense more than the Buccaneers right now. We'll go KC.
Also, because I didn't get to comment on that Eric Bieniemy and Patrick Mahomes thing, bro.
Yeah.
Quentin Williams, and their the DC and or was it the D line coach in New York?
It's one coach, I know. Yeah.
Huh?
It's some coach.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you see coaches and players going at it all the time, and this has been the number one offense in the league the last 2-3 years, or at least top two in the last 2-3 years. So yes, they're gonna butt heads, but they're gonna figure it out.
Phil, tell him the Shady McCoy thing.
Shady McCoy, I think after the game said, Eric Bieniemy is not the type of coach. I mean, it's not like a coach you should follow. He's always throwing players under the bus, like not accepting any criticism about himself. He's always complaining about the players, to the players, yada yada. So,
I don't mean shit.
I agree.
I didn't trust Shady too much.
I didn't like that.
Okay, so
in my eyes, I feel like a lot of the time, like how teams are, I think coaches get a little too much flack sometimes.
I get that.
I'm on the coach's side here because the coach it's his job to call the plays, you know, but it's on the players to execute them.
Right.
So like even with the Lions going when they went 0-16, like I forgot who the coach was.
Matt Patricia, maybe.
I think so.
No, it wasn't. That wasn't
Caldwell.
It was like Cole. Like it was back in the day. Like that.
Yeah.
That's when Dan Orlovsky went the safety. He was the quarterback that year.
Oh, it was Caldwell. Yes.
That's why it was a little disrespectful.
Well, Jim Caldwell.
Yeah.
But that man also he was regarded as a great coach.
He's a good coach, yeah.
I think it was just the players just not being able to execute properly.
Okay.
And to add to your point, I think a coach's job is also rile up the players to play to their potential. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't know. At least when I was playing football, my defensive line coach would be like he once threw a phone against the window before we went out to play. Took his phone and chucked it. And
but I mean,
it just emotions rise.
So
You know
you're
what I mean?
saying the coach is supposed to be like the biggest hype man?
Yeah, realistically.
Like the Bills coach at the end of the game.
I mean,
the thing is, the coach can be that hype man. That team can get hype.
Yeah.
And then you still walk out here and get smacked up because the other team is just that much better talent-wise, you know? So
yeah, I get that.
I have had entire team meetings and we ready to go out there and fuck everybody up, and we get on the court or on lanes or whatever, and it just don't go as planned.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you
mean,
can
also,
hype that team up. They could be feeling like they about to play in the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean that's what Akeem did with me my freshman year. Remember Akeem?
Oh, Jesus, I never gonna let this go.
Absolutely not. That meant Akeem National has championship coaching in his DNA. Come on.
This is 1 3-on-3.
I coached a
I don't give a
tournament Phil's freshman year of college, and they blew everybody out the water, and they were really good.
And by the way, Phil should have played basketball, but he didn't even try it. So move along.
I didn't let the coach. You know that. Okay. So, John and Akeem, KC or Tampa Bay? Also, thank you for the faith in me, John. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Kansas City, I guess. Fuck. No, I would like Tom Brady. Damn it.
Yeah, Mike Evans should be.
Kansas City lost last week, right?
Huh?
Kansas City lost last week.
Yep, both of them lost last week.
Okay, but like, is anybody majorly injured for Kansas City? No.
Not that I know of.
No, give me the Chiefs. I want the Chiefs. Why not? I like Eric family.
Okay, who we got, Akeem?
Is this for my own personal thing, or is this?
It's for your own personal. Listen, the way I see this pick'em thing, like,
listen to your heart. There's nothing else you can do.
Yeah, realistically.
I'd rather pick. I'm worried about our pick'ems. You feel me?
I don't know why you're not winning.
Oh, and see, I'm the complete opposite.
Right?
I don't care if I lose to y'all. I just don't want to lose to another group of people.
We also Kansas City though, so I would take Tampa Bay if I was you.
That don't sit well with me.
That's right at my mental.
I'm actually gonna go with Kansas City as well.
Okay.
I think everyone else. We'll see.
Everybody got Kansas City.
Yeah.
How I think IBT is gonna think. I think they might go all Kansas City too, but I'm not sure. We'll see.
Well,
Tune in tomorrow or today, whatever it releases. But final game of the week. The Rams are headed to San Francisco to face their old friends in the 49ers. They've had their numbers recently in the regular season, but not the playoffs. So this is regular season game, not the playoff game. So heads up. Who do we got?
Rams win.
Oh, well, all right.
I'll take that lead. Rams win.
LAR. We got LAR. Honestly, I'll make it 3-0 Rams.
Keep taking the Rams too. So.
Yep. He's never going to go against the Rams. So.
Never go against
Cooper Cup.
Yeah. Cooper Cup? Cooperis? No.
Cooper is Cuppington? Never. Not a kid. Even though I just went against Diggs, he won't do it.
Mini Cooper Cup?
You don't know me.
So you're
know me.
Are you telling us we're wrong?
No, I didn't say you were wrong. I just said you don't know me. That's the difference.
Okay, Edge.
Okay.
To this day.
Anyway, yes, I'm still going with the Rams. Despite Matthew Stafford not playing well for the first 3 games of the season.
Hey, maybe they need that rivalry matchup to heat things up. Okay, so there are our pick'ems. Let's see. Before we head out, I want to do a fun little exercise with the group. I think me and Elijah did it off air of last week's show. We're gonna do a gas station draft. Basically, we're all gonna go with snake order. I think we're gonna do me, Elijah, John Akeem, and then reverse. We pick what we want to do: drink, chip, snack, and then whatever we want as 4th item. So you can pick whatever order. Just do it. Just make sure you fill out those 4.
Drink, chip, snack. Drink, chips, snack,
and then whatever 4th item.
Yeah.
And where is this gas station?
Where is it located? Honestly, you could use whatever gas station as a reference because I know some people are going to say, whatever gas station.
The only reason I asked is because in New Jersey you can't sell alcohol at a gas station, whatever.
Right.
Down to pick alcohol.
I would as a drink, realistically, but
alcohol is off limits.
Okay, well, damn.
Okay. So for me, I'm going to start off with the drink. I'm going to go with. Do I want to go Gatorade here, or do I want to go somewhere else? I'm going to go with. You know what? I'm going to go with something I always go with. Let me go with the kiwi strawberry Snapple. It's something I that's one of my always go to. So I'm gonna get that off the board real quick.
Wait, who goes next?
So it's gonna be me, Elijah, John, and then Akeem, and then reverse. So then
Okay.
Akeem, John, Elijah, me. So Elijah, we got.
You took the kiwi strawberry Snapple. I'm not gonna lie. That was my draft. That was on my draft board.
Yeah, get him out of here.
So, but I like to stay hydrated. So I'm about to go with essential water bottle.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. Also, you don't have to go in the order like a drink or stuff. Like if you want to pick something else, you can. Just a heads up.
I know.
I'm
I
gonna
just
go
want
with
water off the table.
Oh yeah, I'll just make sure for them.
Coca-Cola.
That's an obvious pick.
Amen. Whoa, obvious. First of all, Coca-Cola is pretty good. I'm just saying.
Obvious. It's from yes, we know that's an obvious choice for you.
Coca-Cola.
Everyone knew you were gonna pick Coca-Cola. Okay, what you got?
Okay, so I'm gonna be very brand and gas station specific. I'm gonna go with Wawa's White Peach Lemonade.
Okay. Like it. I see what you're saying there.
It's
see.
delicious.
It is pretty good.
Okay, you get back-to-back picks. So go ahead.
Oh, okay. What's next? Chips?
You can pick whatever. It's
We should
drinks,
do
chips.
it by category, so it's more pressure. You know what I'm saying?
I'll do chips. That's fine. Oh, this is easy. So, well, it's kind of a toss up, but I guess I'll go with my favorite out of the two. So it's either gonna be Lay's barbecue or Lay's it's like Southern sweet.
Elijah,
meat
you're
or
muted.
something. What?
You're muted, sir.
You're muted.
Pick one.
Oh, fine.
Pick one. You have to pick one.
I'm gonna go with Lay's barbecue. It's
Done.
simple. You know,
Pick.
you can't mess that up.
Chips. Ooh. That's...
Oh, I like those before me. Damn. I know if you pick chips, I know what you're going with.
What?
Damn. Good, John. Damn.
I
can't.
I'm gonna go Doritos. That's
What
I'm gonna go.
flavor? Because it's
What flavor?
What are the flavors? What are the three flavors? I don't like.
Cool Ranch and spicy nacho.
I'm gonna go spicy nacho.
First, so are you forgetting about fucking?
What's the other one?
Like just a regular red bag, like how you
Nacho
just
cheese.
No, they switched it up.
right,
didn't they?
like
No. But are we like? What I'm saying is like.
It's nacho. No way. He took Doritos. So how about we just group all Doritos in together?
That's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So he had all Lays. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no.
Okay.
No, technically, it's like brand. Like we took like the brand.
You
of,
made
you
me
know,
pick which Lays I wanted. You need to make him.
No,
pick
I mean
which
like
Doritos he
like
wants.
we can't pick Lays a Lays related item for chips.
Mm,
All right. So it's my pick.
okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going Pringles.
Ooh.
Going Pringles.
What are you?
Yeah,
70?
Phil. I'm sorry, Phil.
That's what we call.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go 7:30 high school, 7 a.m. high school. Let me get hot Cheetos. Fuck it.
Good. How'd you
7:30
in the morning?
No, I had a joke. No,
Now,
I never did
time
that
out,
personally.
because-
No, wait.
I know.
Wait, I never did it
Because my
personally, but I thought
kid-
people do
my
it.
kid
It
will
was a
come
joke.
into school at 7:30 with a bag of Takis and fucking blue Gatorade, and it's essentially the same thing. So I mean, I get it. I didn't do it because I
didn't do it either. I'm saying
Working
I saw people do
but
it
like-
when I was in high school.
Yeah, it's
So,
so
I'm
weird.
going Cheetos.
I ate real breakfast in high school, so I don't know.
Okay, next one. So either snack or something extra. I'm gonna go with the snack. I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna go. One of my go-tos. I'm gonna go to zebra cake.
Oh my god, my auntie used to love
I'm
those.
gonna double down on some chips right now.
Double tips. Okay.
Give me some sun chips. Give me sun chips.
Okay, fun.
Give
You're
me sun
70
chips.
and you're health conscious. Okay.
All right. So this is like snack. Is snack or what was some chips for snack or something extra?
Snack. That's snack.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna go with a candy.
Okay.
I don't. You know what?
Crunch Bunch. Just say Crunch Bunch. Come on, John.
I don't want to say crunch.
I know you're gonna say Crunch Bunch. Come on.
Who else would want that? I'm just saying. I mean, all right. I'll probably go with chocolate bar. It doesn't really matter which one. I mean, Akeem's not gonna go chocolate bar, so.
Okay. Back to back.
Okay, so if this is just a snack,
And you better remember what this something extra is because you'll be judged on that.
You got two picks.
all right.
Remember that.
So
Back
just
to
for
back.
a snack, I'm gonna go with the honey bun, but it needs one. There's a few stipulations. It needs to be Little Debbie's, and it needs to be the one with the clear icing, not with the with the
with the frosting. Yeah.
Yes, thank
Frosting,
you.
the white icing.
It needs to be that one.
Okay.
And then for my random snack,
Don't do it.
I like to chew gum on car rides. So I'm gonna go with either some double mint gum, but it needs to be spearmint, or because I don't like fruity gum. So yeah, it needs to be either spearmint, double mint, or like the icebreakers or the dentine ice or something like that, some type of mint flavored gum.
Akeem got I'm about to go do a sneaky link package as a
Not with some dumb. Shut up.
I was like, I might have my snack, but I need the gum to make sure my breath.
But I always need gum because all the stuff that I'm eating, is going to cause my breath not to smell good. So the gum is to make my breath smell good. Duh.
Akeem, I like the pick for gum, but I think you missed here. I don't mean to be like that.
He overdrafted.
I mean, he underdrafted. I think he missed a quality thing. All right.
Okay, Mel Kiper, let's hear it.
The only reason I say that is because Akeem mentioned one of the greatest places of all time. It's gas station wise, and it is Wawa. And what do they have at Wawa?
That's one hell of a prospect.
Stop at Wawa. Stop on that, Akeem. I'm sorry.
I knew it.
I'm just saying, you can get a sub whenever you want.
You're right. Because I've walked into Wawa at 3:00 in the morning and got me a full on.
Yo, John,
something extra.
John, did Akeem just draft Jamarcus Russell?
I love.
He might have.
Akeem just drafted Jamarcus Russell. He might have.
John, I think.
No, I think that was a Ryan Leaf pick.
But
don't do that.
Ryan Leaf had bad coaches, though. I mean, I just want to put that out there. You got drafted to the Chargers.
Oh, John, what kind of stuff?
Personally, for me, I'd go. I like roast beef or Italian, and then I'd have like creamy chipotle. I'd have some jalapenos on that. I have some lettuce. Some onions. I mean, judge me how you will, but like realistically,
you can take some of Akeem's gum after.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, maybe, yeah, for the breath, but like realistically, I like my sub a little hot, a little like Italian-y. You know what I mean?
Understand.
Yeah.
Okay. Elijah, last pick. Let's go.
So you opened my draft board a little bit when you said Wawa. You feel me?
Yeah, I did a little bit. Yep. A lot of good picks at Wawa. I'm just saying. A lot of good picks.
What's the final pick?
I think I'll be picking up a free agent after this draft, but because you said Wawa, I gotta get them chicken tenders.
Oh my God, get the chicken tenders. That's good shit.
I gotta get them chicken tenders.
Buffalo?
Huh?
Buffalo?
Nah. I don't like spicy, but
they do
chicken tenders.
We should have done a Wawa draft.
I'm just
done a Wawa draft.
Yo, Phil, you gotta go to Wawa.
Those chicken tenders are changing.
I mean, John,
if you would have done a Wawa draft, it would have changed.
Wait, John, there might be a Swiss trade coming to Jersey this month. I don't know if you saw the chat.
Get a little Wawa going. Let's go. I'm telling you, let's get it.
I'll be there in a couple weeks. Actually, I'll be in Jersey in the 15th of October.
Okay.
We might be
in
Jersey
sometime this week.
Word. Okay. Cool. That's
okay. For me,
what are you doing, Phil? Last pick. Make it special. Come on.
I'm gonna go. I don't know the Wawa smorgasbord item board like you guys, but I'm gonna go. I have a gas station right across my street. They serve pretty good pizza. I'm gonna go chicken bacon ranch pizza. I'm gonna go a slice or two. So
okay,
that's always been one of my favorite pizzas. That and buffalo chicken. So that's always been one of my go-to slices. So I'm gonna end with that.
I'm more of the buffalo chicken, but I feel that.
Elijah talked about a free agent. I'd like to drop the free agent. It's
my
not
free
a
agent.
I keep dropping gum immediately.
I mean, if we're doing free agents, Phil, run it back. Let's do one more round.
One more round. All right, go ahead, go Phil.
Phil, go ahead.
Shit. So are we doing just whatever?
Yeah, whatever you want.
Damn. I already got pizza, chips, zebra cake.
Think outside the box.
You can pick anything, right? Anything from a gas station?
Anything you want.
I'm picking up condoms just to be safe. Fuck it.
Oh,
I always need a backup.
I knew he was gonna say that shit too.
Interesting. Outside the box, I like that.
You always have to be prepared. Always.
All right.
Elijah, what about
No lifestyles though. No lifestyles.
Oh my God! Wow.
I'm picking up
you? Here.
Sour Patch watermelon.
Okay.
Oh,
respectable.
Wow.
I forgot about the. Oh,
Wow.
I'm gonna
John, you know how much I love those too.
Gotta be.
Damn.
My pick might be a little useless here, but I'm gonna think outside the box. All right.
Kind of.
But kind of different though. I'm gonna go lottery tickets. As my rando. I'm just saying. Lottery tickets. Hey, Mega Millions, 230 million. I could do
Hello.
that. I could do that.
Because I get one in every state I
That's
go
all I'm
to.
saying. You got to try it
So
out.
when I
You know
go to
what I mean?
Virginia in November, when I get
Mhm.
to New York, I'm getting a ticket. When I get to Jersey, I'm getting a ticket. When I get to Maryland, I'm getting a ticket.
That's right. People get
I'm
tickets.
getting a ticket in every single state on the way down and the way back. I'm a win.
Hey, also, Elijah, teammate chemistry. You know what I was gonna say. So that's good teammate chemistry.
So my random thing was actually going to be at a gas station. Mine was really going to be food, like it was going to be a restaurant.
Okay.
So,
Whoa. Does that
Whoa.
qualify? Whoa. Rulebook.
listen,
Ineligible receiver down the field.
my
What is it? It's gotta be interesting enough though. Go ahead.
funny. So mine was going to be Waffle House because I love
We
Waffle.
count that?
I love Waffle House. And we don't have it up here, so I have to get it whenever I go anywhere south of.
So you're technically on a road trip. So you're technically
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
My mindset was, road trip. These are things I get from the gas station, and then once we get there, I'm getting Waffle House.
I mean, I had
That's
sex.
it. That's the only reason I like
Why do I feel like that's a loophole?
It's kind of a little bit of a
It's
loophole.
like you're getting snacks just to save yourself for Waffle House.
Absolutely.
Fuck it.
Waffle House is great, especially when you're drunk.
I mean,
Any food is great when you're drunk. Come on.
Yeah, but Waffle House,
John, Dunkin' runs?
Waffle House
John.
is different.
No, you're right.
Dunkin' runs.
Dunkin' is trash.
different.
It's a trash.
Phil, I have to bring you that. I have to bring you to Waffle House because I promise you,
But
if we go in there and it's clean, we're walking out because that's not good. So
all right,
It's always the fucked up places that
it
taste the best.
has to be a little bit dirty. Like if
a little, not a lot
if
though.
if the cook don't got like a hairnet and like
No.
if the cook looks like they want to be there, I'm not gonna be there.
It's the same way with Chinese food. If the menu isn't a little bit dirty, I'm walking out.
Absolutely. So we have what? Speaking of Chinese food, sorry to sidetrack this.
Oh wait. Side note: can I cut off the draft because I want to use it as a separate YouTube video?
Yeah.
So those are our picks for the gas station draft. Just a little side content for the YouTube channel for Baller Central. With that being said, thank you for tuning into this small little snippet. I don't know how long, maybe 2-3 minutes for the gas station draft. This has been Baller Central. For myself, John, Elijah, and Akeem. Thank you for tuning in.
I'm picking up Swedish fish, by the way. That's it.
Get the
Nice.
he over here googling snacks at a gas station.
I am not googling. You know what's funny?
Topic.
Me and Kenny Galladay had the same exact stat line on Monday Night Football, but he got paid $700,000 to do it. That's what I'm looking at.
So, okay, with that being said, Baller Central YouTube, subscribe, comment. Let me know what your for. Let me know down below your picks for the draft. And that being said, we'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in for Baller Central YouTube. We'll see you guys next time. Deuces. And edit. Okay, we're good. So, you're saying, Akeem?
We
Close to the middle better, but
we have a Chinese food restaurant, and I called and I wanted to order food, and the person that was on the other line was American, and I said I don't want it anymore. When I called and he spoke perfect English, like we went to school together, perfect English.
She's like, Kyle, is that you?
I'm good. I'm all set. Actually, I've changed my mind. I called somewhere else, but I can't do it. I don't want
Kyle. You calling Kyle picked up?
Correct. I don't want Daquan making my food. Like
Daquan's maybe just on the phone. You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
He's a receptionist.
He's a receptionist. Like, hey,
I'm supposed to walk in there, get my food, and the child that belongs to one of the cooks is supposed to be running around because that's what they do. Like,
understand?
Yes.
And then she's gonna come out and say hi to me, and I'm gonna say hi back.
Absolutely.
I can't with you.
The one in Kaz, the one that right across the gas station, Lucky Kitchen, I think.
Yes, Lucky Kitchen.
Shut up.
The kids are always in that back area.
There.
Shut up them.
What? You're on mute. Sorry, we can't hear you.
Damn, I love being on mute.
Oh, he didn't want us to be here. Yeah, he didn't want to be here. Oh, he's on the phone.
I don't mean
Got
to be like that, but Lucky Kitchen can't touch Ty. I don't mean to be like that.
Oh, absolutely. No, that's facts. Facts.
I'll be back.
Which-
John. I have to
Which
run.
is just in that small town, realistically.
Well, the John and Phil show. Both of them. Yeah, no, but John, the hour, the 5 hour wait was worth it.
Yeah.
Just like-
We're still recording.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if you knew that. I'll be
Well,
right
yeah,
back.
I was gonna wait for everyone to come back and then close it. So
Okay.
we'll just talk.
All right, good. What do you want to talk about?
So welcome to the John and Phil segment of the YouTube
Oh,
channel.
That's
How
right.
are you doing today, John?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
So welcome to the Ballercentral food reviews. This is the
Oh my
first
God.
episode. we're recording 2 YouTube episodes and one full podcast. So fuck it.
That's great. Why not? Let's get
What
it.
was your so we're obviously gonna review the Thai restaurant at Kaz.
Let's do top 3 foods to eat in Casanova, New York. All right. If we're kind of,
Ooh. Wait, what's like, are we meals, places? How are we doing this?
also, I mean, we'll talk about who's in charge. Did you know that Kaz Pizza changed hands since last we went there?
Really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, it did. They sold it to their son or whatever. Now, like somebody else runs it. Yeah.
Wow.
And then they changed hands once, but it's still Kaz Pizza. But
So
I mean-
are you picking places? The top 3 places to eat at Kaz?
sure, yeah, we could do that. Yeah, or around. I mean, whatever.
Okay, good. Do less. So are we doing like 1-1, like draft order?
Yeah.
Like you go,
Yeah,
I go. So are we
Not
doing like
1-1. I'd say it's more like a top 3. Like let's say wide receivers. We all know Cooper Cup's in there. You know what I mean? But where are you placing Cooper Cup? You know what I'm saying?
Oh, our top 3 places?
Yeah. Our top 3 places. I'm gonna go number 1. I mean, Phil, hopefully you agree with me, but I'm gonna give it to Thai food.
Yes.
I mean, they're a family-run restaurant. We you guys
Remy.
are in the family. All right. They serve alcohol. All right, and they take
They
college
do.
money. I mean, it's good stuff.
The wine. Yeah. Our guy in Dallas goes out so fast because of it.
Yeah, and I mean, realistically, if you call before you like walk in, you can get your food within 20 minutes. So just to
When?
I do me, I swear to God, 20 minutes, dead ass. I'd be like, "Yo, Rami, what's up, my guy?" He'd be like, "Yo, what's up?"
What time do you call? That's the bigger question.
Yeah, it varies. Sometimes I call super late, and then they can equally give me, or you call super early. But I mean, you're never gonna get it within 20 minutes if you do prime dinner hours, like 6 to 8. You know what I mean?
That's when I usually call.
Yeah, I'm always either an early or a late eater. Personally, I'm never on time for eating. Like 6:30, I don't need to eat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I usually eat like around 6 or 7 or 8 anyways.
Yeah, you're
So,
like
yeah.
a time eater. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's
Oh.
what she said.
Ah.
Clip. So what was your go-to meal?
My go-to meal is probably pad thai, shrimp pad thai, spicy. They'd be asked, how spicy do you want it? And I'd be like, semi-spicy. He's like, all right, we'll get you hella spicy now. And I'd be like, no, Remy, relax. And then he'd be like, all right.
Relax.
I'd be like, medium. He'd be like, all right, medium works. Cool. But
Great. For me, I got a combo order.
yeah,
So basically, I got they always look at me when I order this because it's a big ass order.
yeah. It is.
So what I do is I order one order to eat before I drink, and then one order for after I drink.
Ridiculous. You're like a pothead who doesn't smoke pot. Like it's just sorry, I don't mean to be like that, but like
So
realistically,
the way you feel after you smoke is the way I feel after I drink.
I know that's the crazy thing about it. But all right, go ahead. What are your
So-
two? Is one of them
so-
chicken wings?
Yes, you know.
Okay.
See, you know. So
Yeah.
what I get is I get a fried rice. Sometimes I get chicken, sometimes I get beef, sometimes I get shrimp. I mix it up, but I order extra rice.
Okay.
And then I get the shrimp cadets with the chicken wings.
Okay. And what do you eat
So-
first? What do you eat before you're drunk? What do you eat after you're drunk?
I eat the wings and I eat the rice, wings, and shrimp before I drink.
Okay.
And the second part of that order is going to be the shrimp pad thai.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes I mix it with chicken or beef, but usually it's usually the pad thai.
It's good.
It's-
I mean, it's good with like what do you call it? I mean, you like the mushrooms, right? And you like
Yeah.
the Thai broccoli. I think it's good with shrimp. I mean, I haven't had it with beef or whatever, but I mean, I'm guessing it's good. And on top of it, it comes with rice. So like quality meal. Don't you
It does?
get your rice?
No.
Oh, real? What the fuck? I'd be like, yo.
I'm missing out
Wait.
something?
what number is it? And that's another thing about this restaurant. The reason why it's number 1 is because they're ordered. So even if you're like pronouncing it wrong, you'd be like, I want a 16 or something. You know what I mean? And they'll know what you're
Yeah.
talking about, which is great. All right, Phil.
Also,
Go ahead.
The one negative about this, though, but that's my order. Like the rice, wings, and shrimp before I eat. Pad Thai after I eat.
Mhm.
The only negative,
Mhm.
waiting so damn long for
It
the
is.
food.
That's the big negative. I mean, they have probably the longest wait in Cass, realistically.
Yes.
And I mean, they're only really a family of 4. Sometimes they hire somebody else out, but like it's normally like.
Yeah, they hired some students before.
Oh, did they have had students? Okay.
That
cool.
one girl, I forgot. I don't know her name, but
Yeah. But it's interesting. It's a nice, beautiful family place. It's French Thai too. So if you're ever in
yeah.
Casanova,
What's the longest you waited for an order from there?
hour and 20 maybe. That's when I
Yeah,
sat.
I'll probably say hour 20, hour 30.
That's when I sat down. When you sit down, they're making you wait. And if you don't order appetizers, you're not eating for an hour.
You remember when the president went there, waited mad long, and walked out?
Hilarious. I did not know that. Which president? Because we had 3
the current one.
Oh, actually, he's not the president anymore.
Oh,
yeah.
The gray hair guy?
Yeah. He's not the president anymore. They passed it to somebody.
Oh, damn.
I'll tell you off camera because it's actually a bad story. But what's your number 2 place, Phil?
Oh.
Because you don't know my number 2 place, and this is something if we ever I was talking to Brian about he was like, oh, I might visit Kaz again. I was just like, let me know. We'll plan a group trip or something. You know what I mean? But I was kind of there recently because I was just visiting Anthony Newell. So
yeah, you mentioned that.
Yeah, lives in Kaz. So I have a different number 2 than I think you have a different number 2 too.
For me, damn, I'm torn between a couple places. Let me go with. I'm going Lucky Kitchen.
You're going with the Lucky Kitchen, okay?
Because me, Tommy, Michael always went there almost every Saturday, every weekend. It was almost every Saturday, and we'd order food. It became like a tradition, especially when we lived at Triple.
Mm-hmm.
And where did we live in that Triple? In the park.
Here, no, that was Hubbard.
No, that's first. Sorry, that's Junior. Sorry, Hubbard. Yes.
Yeah.
Every Saturday at Hubbard, we get Lucky Kitchen food. You guys, Tommy, he orders stuff from it. Michael, yada yada. It should be a tradition. Like Akeem said, if the menus aren't a little bit dirty, I'm not going. It was a little bit dirty. It was fine. It was your normal Chinese restaurant scene or Chinese takeout scene. Kids in the back playing, cooking. Everyone speaking a native language that I didn't understand because I wasn't that type of Asian. But
okay.
Mm-hmm. The lunch specials were good.
Was it like a family atmosphere? Like was it a family place, kind of like a Thai place, or okay, cool.
Well, it was like your normal like Chinese takeout spot, but with a little bit of a family atmosphere.
Okay, I like that. That's what's up.
Yeah, the dinner specials, the lunch specials, I usually got. So sometimes I mix it up.
Nice.
Orange chicken, yeah. So that's my number 2.
I've been there a couple times. It's good, I would say. I mean, I'm not a huge Chinese food fan in upstate New York personally. I go to my local, you know what I mean, and then I might branch out a little bit. If we're going out to eat or something, I might have Chinese, no doubt. But I'm very sus with my Chinese food people because I personally think it's one of the best like American foods. So I'm very picky. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would say my number 2 though is what you would formerly call the Subway. Now is a convenience store that makes subs.
They also were Subway? Oh,
yeah, they got rid of Subway and now it's a convenience store that it sells like bongs and like bowls and like it's almost like a bodega in Casanova. It's hilarious. And on top of it, it's like on top of it, the sandwiches are good. Like they have like a huge drink selection. It's like walking to the gas station without walking to the gas station in town. It's really, really good stuff. And they're not like annoying with it. And they're open until over midnight. So, I mean, it's something that we should have gotten when we were in Kaz that unfortunately we missed out on. So that's my number 2.
Okay. Nice.
What's your number 3? I'm excited to hear.
It's stuck between Kaz Pizza and the gas station.
If you don't go Kaz Pizza here, it's like, but like at the same time, like it's so interesting because like there like pizza is like pinnacle in Kaz, but like the gas station is where we always like sobered up. You know what I mean? Right. To the point where like we need.
That's why.
Yeah.
Pizza has been the better food, but the gas station has the memories.
Yeah,
you're drunk.
right. If they have the memories, 100%.
I'm going, yeah.
Go ahead. I'm gonna have another wild card for ours. So
I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go gas station. The memories.
hey,
Okay.
all right.
I can't.
They're
Cas Pizza
open
has
longer,
calzones.
realistically. What?
Huh?
They're open longer too, realistically.
Right. Cas Pizza has the better food, obviously. Calzones, pizza, etc. But the memories I made at that gas station, gotta be there.
Wings were good. I'm gonna go a random pick here. I mean, I'd say my honorable mention is Kaz Pizza just because I love their pizza and wings. I thought that place was a little bit more expensive on the side of Kaz. I'm gonna go, and this is a real wild card. Maybe I'm wrong on this, but I'm gonna go with the gyro spot that they put in. They put in some Greek food. Yeah. Where do you know? I know, right? I'm telling you, got to go back to Kaz just for like a 20-minute, just walking around. Love that place, but it's where Emily's Diner was. You know what I'm talking about?
Emily's Diner.
You mean
Emily's
Dave's
Diner?
Diner?
What? Actually,
You
you
mean
know what? I'm
Dave's
taking
Diner?
that back. What'd you say?
I said, do you mean Dave's Diner?
No, it's Emily's Diner. Emily's Diner was a local diner spot that was only open from 6 to 10 a.m.
Who was Emily? Where did this diner come from? I don't know her.
Swear to God. You know, it was right next to M&T Bank. It was only open for like weekdays or something. I don't know. And then now it's a gyro spot. But I'm actually gonna revert back and I'm gonna say that's an honorable mention. And I'm gonna go Dave's Diner for number 3 for my spot because their burgers were good. Their breakfast was good. My only
remember our steak?
What?
It was gross. Never
Was
mind.
steak there?
Never mind.
No, I'll tell the story real quick. Sorry to interrupt you, John, but me, Akeem, and a Tommy went to Dave's Diner. Right? It was Tommy, I believe.
Okay.
Yes, question
Yes.
mark. I don't remember if Tommy was there, but I definitely know it was me and you.
Me, Akeem, and I think Tommy went to Dave's Diner.
Uh-huh.
It was for lunchtime. And so I think everyone got the steak. Akeem ordered, I don't know if you got the steak, but
I ordered pancakes because I wanted breakfast. I hadn't eaten.
Right. Tommy got steak and I got steak. And I was like, I looked over at Tommy. He's like, watch this, watch Akeem's reaction. So I looked at the waiter and said, I can't get the steak as well. And then said, how do you want it? Oh, medium rare. And then Akeem, reaction, priceless. He just looked at me with the most disgusted look
I told him
on
to
his
move.
face.
I said,
Boo.
I said,
He
you
said,
did not sit next to
boo.
me. With the cow still mooing at me. Like, I don't want that.
Okay. I mean, I don't know if I get steak from Dave's Diner, but I
got well done just to fuck with him though. So
I don't like it super well done though. I like a little. I'm not like rare, but like a little rare. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't say. I'd like it medium, realistically.
So medium rare.
No, not medium rare, but medium.
Medium well.
Medium well. Yeah.
He still wants it cooked. He just wants wants it to not be
Bloody.
I don't want to say cooked all the way through, but yeah, you don't want it to be cooked all the way
It
through.
is cooked all the way through. It's just not bloody. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But realistically, my biggest complaint about Dave's Diner is that it wasn't a diner. It was a cafe.
Not even that.
Well,
My
I mean, I'm from New
biggest
Jersey.
complaint was their hours.
Well, that's what I mean. I'm from New Jersey, and a diner technically has dinner. You know what I mean? You can order dinner or
Correct.
breakfast
We
or
have
dinner.
a
You know what I
diner
mean?
down the street in the road now. It's called AAA Diner. They're open 24 hours.
That's what I'm saying. At least be open at 10 o'clock. Sorry, you're not a diner.
Right, because when I get out of class at 8:50 on a Thursday, I don't want late night. What if I want real food?
And by the way, their burgers were amazing, but 3 o'clock, like, how was I supposed to get that?
Yeah.
So those are my 3. And now, Phil, do you want to close out the show?
Yeah,
Or
so
you
I'm gonna close the YouTube episode off and then I'll close the podcast. So just
Okay, cool.
So
Wait, I've got something for the podcast thing. One at the end.
But okay, so this has been a surprise first episode of John's and Phil's food reviews. Little side segment we have, Ball Central. This will be on the YouTube. This will probably happen randomly. It probably won't be every week, but every here and then. Stay tuned. We did a little, Cavs food review from our top 3 spots at Cavs Music while we were at Cavs College and while visiting because some spots change. So that being said, let us know your favorite food. If you ever stop by Casanova, let us know that. Like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for tuning in. Cheers. Edit. Wow. Okay, so 2 hours and 19 minutes, and counting for the podcast. We recorded 2 side episodes, so yay. Round up. What is everyone's final words before we head out?
My fault for leaving. I ain't gonna lie to you. I thought we were closing off already.
Hey, we got some side episodes done. We all good.
Completely side quest out here. My fault.
Absolutely. 2K. We got it.
Yo, I got an NBA question for you guys. You guys heard what happened to the Boston Celtics head coach getting suspended for a year?
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that? Do you think it's gonna dramatically like hurt the Celtics? Do you think he'll be back in a year? Do you think what are you guys' reactions to it? That's all I want to know. I mean, I'm not trying to like dive into what he did. I'm just trying to dive into what do you think is gonna happen for next year.
A side note before we start, the books, like the sports betting books, have the Celtics at 53 wins still, even after all this chaos.
Okay.
So I don't know what Vegas knows, but so it must be something. But I mean, for me, coming from the Celtics fan, I watched some of the press conference they had today, yesterday. The players know as much as we do.
Okay.
Everyone's held out of the dark of what like truly happened with Mr. Udoka and whatever employees were involved. I think this will like be like a shadow over the whole season over the Celtics, but I think they'll still be. I think they'll still manage to be like a top 4 team in the East through all this. They love the coach that is stepping into the spot, Mr. Mazzola. So they also have improvements with Brogdon and stuff like that. So I think they'll still be able to be a good team in the East through all this controversy. So
I was just wondering. Thanks.
Yeah. What do you guys think?
What about you? Or Keem, what do you think?
I don't have much of an opinion because it's not I mean, not to sound rude, but it's not a team like. I don't care that this has happened. This does not affect me. This has nothing to do with Milwaukee.
You don't think so? You don't think this opens the door for Milwaukee to, like, I mean, the Celtics made it to the, finals last year. They could repeat and make it again. You know what I mean? They might not. Milwaukee might make it this time. You never know.
Well,
you know what
right. I was about to say Milwaukee made it the year before with a full healthy team and no drama. So.
And now you get Chris Milton back. You know what I mean?
I mean, I don't really think this helps or hurts their chances of making the playoffs. I still think they'll make the playoffs.
Okay.
They just won't have the same person there that they did last year.
Gotcha.
What you got, E?
Don't matter. Milwaukee's still going to the finals.
Really? Okay. Gotcha.
I love to hear that.
Spoken.
Okay, John, do you have a reaction to it or?
I mean, I don't really know. I'm. It's interesting because it's like. I don't know. I'm so pissed about the Knicks. Do
you think this increases the Knicks' chances of doing
absolutely so? Not? Fuck them. I'm so pissed about the Knicks.
Speaking of the Knicks,
I got like a. Did you get that message about they had like an interview, like press conference or whatever, talking about their off season and like it was disappointing not getting Donovan Mitchell, but they had a good off season or something. I don't know. It was just I got that on my.
No, I don't care about that.
But, I mean, I feel like Donovan Mitchell was like a sort of a trap for the Knicks. I don't know how you would compare it, but I'll let it come to me. But yeah. But go ahead, Akeem. Elijah, what you got?
Anyways, I'll just say this. Media Day was whatever. I only saw like the funny stuff from Media Day on Instagram. I didn't really pay attention to the serious stuff.
Gotcha.
Because I already know how the offseason went. I know what my opinions are, and I don't care because I don't want anybody to ruin that for me.
Okay. I get that. No doubt.
I'll just say that I hate the Knicks right now because I played them in 2K last night in my career. And I don't know what the hell they thought, but I don't understand why Julius Randle turned into a whole demigod. Fuck, I couldn't guard Jalen Brunson for some reason. This man had like 16 on my head. I was saying,
it's a contract.
It was so stupid. And like I had 50. But don't come on, bro.
So you were playing with your my player?
Yeah.
Was he on the Mavs?
Huh?
Was he on the Mavs?
Of course.
But yeah, how do you feel that JaVale McGee starting over Christian Wood?
I wanted JaVale McGee to start. I thought they would slide Christian Wood to the 4, but I mean, you got what is it? Luka, Dinwiddie, Hardaway. I don't know who that 4 is.
Kleber or Powell?
I think it is going to be Powell.
It might be Powell, yeah.
I don't even know if Hardaway starts. They might start Bullock over him.
Right.
They might, yeah. Shit. I still think the Mavs need somebody to like. I don't know. I'm not saying I don't believe in Luka. I agree with you. I think Luka's gonna have a good next season.
I think no. Luka needs a. I don't want to use this term, but for lack of a better term, Luka needs a sidekick.
Yeah, he does. He needs somebody.
He needs a number 2.
Yeah,
and I mean that's fine. Middleton, Scottie Pippen. You know what I mean? They're both sidekicks, both amazing players. You know what I mean? Like Jordan doesn't win a championship without Scottie Pippen. Like no offense.
Don't win without D Wade.
Yeah, that's facts.
Giannis doesn't win one without Chris Middleton.
Shaq don't get 3 without Kobe.
That's facts too. Yeah, I mean, Kobe doesn't win again without Pau Gasol.
Yeah,
I mean, and Pau Gasol,
and DJ Mabenga.
But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I would agree with you, and it's just, I don't know. I wish
I'm trying to think of somebody who's riding away somewhere, but I can't. Because whoever's in Portland, they deserve to rot because that's where they want to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's where they want to stay. Like, you want to stay in Portland. Okay, cool, whatever.
I know, but Portland doesn't have any other major teams. Come on. Like, you know what I mean?
I understand that. But if I want to win a ring, like, Portland, no.
I hear that. I'm just saying, like, fan-wise, like, Damian Lillard, I've never met a Portland Trailblazers fan, but I'm guessing, like...
You would never be one.
What'd you say?
You'll never be one.
All right, relax.
You're better off finding a pot of gold at the end of a rainbow.
You can go to Portland Trailblazers fan. You could. You can go to Portland.
Yeah, there's gonna be all of them stuck in one local bar. That's it.
I mean, Phil, that's the best game. The Knicks, when they played the Hawks, they won one game, and I was in the bar, like, on Long Island when they won that game, and everyone, like, this was during COVID, so, like, everyone was trying to, COVID was getting over, so, like, everyone was trying to, like, I don't want to say be with each other, but, like stay away, but also like watch the game together. And that's the atmosphere you want. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Closing words and we'll head up.
Go Cowboys.
Congrats.
Go Cooper Cup.
Congrats.
And, here's to me winning in fantasy this week.
Hopefully.
Wait, timeout. Backtrack. Elijah, how far are you from Queens?
What part of Queens?
I don't know. I'll just know
Queens, like it goes in a
either
line.
on
about Queens or Queens?
What?
Right. What, Phil?
Nothing. Continue.
Like I just said.
Queens or Queens? What's Queens?
Sorry. I'll send you the address to the bowling alley that I'll be at.
Okay. Gotcha. So, with that being said, it's been another episode of the Ballercentral podcast. Shout out to all our audio listeners. You guys know where we're at audio wise. For the video watchers, Spotify and YouTube. If you're watching this, leave a like. Comment your favorite moment of the podcast. Comment who do you have winning for NFL Week 4. And actually comment whatever you want, as long as it's respectful. If it's about the Cowboys, be disrespectful as you want. So, subscribe, put notifications on so you know when we upload. We have a lot of stuff coming. Madden, 2K, food with me and John, and others. So, this has been another Ballercentral podcast. We'll see you guys next Wednesday, and we are officially out.